Good afternoon and welcome to Big Z Sports presentation of high school softball. Today, the Tusky Valley Trojans host the New Philadelphia Quakers. Today's game is presented by the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Today's game is also brought to you by Wayne Door, Wood Electric, Wendy's, Unified Insulation, and McInturf Realty. Now let's head to the field with Big Z Sports.
High school softball, thanks to the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency on a beautiful Saturday afternoon at Tusky Valley High School. Good afternoon, everyone. Joe Geckler and Aaron Stump on the call for the Lady Trojans of Tusky Valley and the New Philadelphia Lady Quakers. And we're going to have a good one here. The weather's beautiful, man. Like, I wore long sleeves just thinking, hey, you never know what we're going to get into. I'm kind of dreading it now. You have short sleeves on. I'm sure you're feeling good. But we got a good matchup on hand to battle the red and black.
Yeah, we woke up today, a little bit of rain, kind of wondering right now. But, again, the administration here at Tusky Valley did a fabulous job with their field. It looks great, and we got two good teams ready to go at it tonight.
Absolutely. Going to be a fun matchup for the two teams going at it today. And I know Dover got the best of Philly last night. The Tusky Valley Lady Trojans only got 3 wins on the year, Aaron, but they're playing some good softball, and they got a young core. They got young kids at young positions at a pitcher, second base, and center field. Key positions are freshmen, so they're learning and they're cutting their teeth, so to speak.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's the big thing. And Coach McPeek has done a good job of really coaching them along this year. They're getting stronger, and that's when you want to be ready to go by the end of the season and continue to get stronger, if not for this season, again, to build that future. So, again, a lot of good softball to be played this year. They're getting better. That's all you can really ask as a program. And we'll see what they can do here against New Philly today.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's going to be a fun matchup. Beautiful sunny skies, a little bit of clouds, but you know what? We got the tent again over top of us, and going to be a fun night for us, or fun afternoon for some high school softball. Going to take a break, come back, and we'll be joined in our Cush Financial Group in the dugout segments with both coaches. That's after this. You're listening to Wood Electric pregame show in high school softball right here with Big Z Sports.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
New breakfast 2 for $3 Biggie bundles let you create your own delicious combo. Choose from a sausage biscuit, egg and cheese biscuit, small seasoned potatoes, and a medium hot coffee. But it's obvious which combo's the best. Sausage biscuit and small seasoned potatoes. Well, maybe it's the fresh cracked egg and cheese biscuit with a medium hot coffee. Or 2 savory sausage biscuits. Whichever you pick, you can't go wrong. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new 2 for $3 Biggie bundles.
Limited time only. U.S. price and participation may vary. Not valid in a combo. Single item at regular price.
Live more comfortably this winter with the help of Unified Insulation Systems. Unified Insulation Systems is a full-service insulation and weatherization provider that can show you how to properly insulate your home or business. With good insulation from Unified Systems, you can prevent your gutters from freezing and get rid of your high-energy bills. Call Jeremiah Thomas today for your free quote at 330-773-7377 or visit unifiedinsulation.com. Call Unified Insulation Systems today, your most trusted name in insulation.
At Kaufman Realty and Auctions, you've got options. Your property is unique, and our agents know how to sell it. Whether it's a traditional listing or live auction, we'll earn you top dollar. Our agents will utilize whichever method of sale works best. When buying or selling your next home, call on Kaufman.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Ron's Heating and Cooling in Denison has been serving this great area since 1977. At Ron's, no matter what you need, they can handle it. From heating and cooling to standby Generac generators, water heaters, tankless water heaters, mobile home equipment, duct cleaning, and 24-hour no-heat service. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call 740-922-5252. Ron's Heating and Cooling proudly supports high school sports and would like to wish best of luck to all local athletes participating this season.
Welcome back to the Wood Electric pregame show. Joe Geckler in the dugout with New Philadelphia head coach John Dupke, presented by the Cush Financial Group. Coach, the Lady Quakers are gearing up for the tournament run. How do you feel your ladies are playing as you head into the second season?
Well, I mean, up till last night, I feel like we were heading in the right direction. We kind of had a setback there against Dover last night, but take nothing away from Dover. They're tournament ready, so we kind of know where we're at and where we need to work on here, between now and the tournament time. So,
how does facing a team like Dover as you get ready for the tournament with the pitching that they have, how does that get you ready for the tournament run here late in the season?
Well, I mean, we've had a pretty competitive schedule so far this year, and by far what we saw last night was the best pitching we've seen. And the thing is, they're in our district, so with only one getting out this year in our district, you're going to probably have to face her or somebody similar to her to get out of our district. So it was good to see her last night. I think we got an eye-opener on what we need to work on, what we need to execute on, and now we just kind of work from there and try to build so we see them in a couple weeks probably.
Coach, talk to us about your seniors and what they meant to your program the last 4 years.
These seniors, it is a great group of seniors, a good group of kids, been playing ball for a really long time. They're friends off the field, they're friends on the field. They've led the younger kids this year. They've been a good group of kids. I want to see this season go on for a long time because it's just a good group of kids, a good group of seniors there.
Coach, the Tusky Valley Lady Trojans staying in your way. What do you know about them? What do you expect from them here today?
Well, once again, we know they have a freshman pitcher that's really good. We hear she throws hard. I've seen her a little bit. So I think it's a good thing coming off of last night. What we saw speed-wise last night, speed I hear similar to what we saw last night. So these are the type of pitchers you need to see going into the tournament. I would rather see this going into the tournament than, others. Because this is what you're going to face, and we got aspirations to go deep in the tournament. We don't, we want to see, that district or get into the regional rounds there, and so we're going to see this type of pitching. So this is good to have today.
Finally, Coach, what are your 3 keys for the Lady Quakers to knock off the Lady Trojans and continue to build momentum for this tournament run?
Well, I want us to see us execute a little better offensively than we did, obviously, last night. We got some injuries right now we're dealing with, so we got some kids out of the lineup today. So some younger kids are going to get a chance to step up, which, I've been telling them all year, this is what we need. We need to have depth in the tournament. You never know when someone's going to get hurt. So it's a good opportunity for some of our younger kids today to get some of that experience they might need down the road here.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck and have fun today.
Yep, thank you.
That was New Philadelphia head coach John Dupke joining me in the dugout, presented by the Cush Financial Group. Coming up next, I'll be joined in the dugout by Tusky Valley head coach Tony Pakonke right here with Big Z Sports.
At Gillen Body Shop, they know that when their business is needed, it's never planned, and that can cause you quite the inconvenience. That's why Gillen Body Shop makes the process as easy as possible for you by making sure the work is completed right the first time. And Gillen Body Shop's experienced staff gives all completed work a 100% guarantee. So when those unplanned repairs to your vehicle are needed, there's only one choice. Gillen Body Shop on Cary Avenue in New Philly, or find them on Facebook.
When you're traveling to the game, there's a great way to see your directional map on a new radio from Cartoons in New Philly. Just plug in your phone, and all your maps and apps and Bluetooth devices are right on your radio. Cartoons carries a wide selection of Apple CarPlay and Android Auto radios from all of the name brands. From 7-inch screen radios to 10-inch screen radios, Cartoons has you covered. Stop in and see them on display and let Cartoons give you a demonstration. Cartoons, 517 West High Avenue in New Philly. Be there.
Reduce your energy costs and get rebates up to $400? Thad here for TMK Valley Propane. The Ohio Propane Council offers Ohio residents rebates for installing new propane water heaters and furnaces. Heck, even licensed installers can receive incentives for installation. Visit OhioPropaneRebates.com. This public service announcement is brought to you by your friends at TMK Valley Propane.
All the way with TMK. Service with a personal touch.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences, and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time, because your project deserves it. So visit Kime Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
Welcome back to the Wood Electric pregame show. Joe Geckler in the dugout with Tusky Valley head coach Tony Pakonki, presented by the Cush Financial Group. Coach, the Lady Trojans are a young team. Talk to us about how you feel your team's playing headed down the stretch of the regular season.
We're finally starting to play softball the right way. So it's very encouraging to see. They're coming together. The bats took a while. They're coming along. They're picking up. Pitching is getting. We have a lot of quality pitching in the circle. It's just a matter of staying confident and keeping our heads up and thinking about that next pitch. Right, never letting the previous play affect us, and just keep moving forward. If we can keep our heads up, focus on the next pitch, we're going to be all right.
Coach, talk to us about your seniors and what they've meant to your program the last 4 years.
Yeah, they've been a big part of everything we've done here, right? Younger years, they were big parts of a couple of district championships. They've got a lot of time and experience here, and, just looking for them too. Also, if they step up just a little bit here in the last couple of weeks, I think, we can be a really tough out here coming up to the tournament.
Coach, we've talked off the air here a little bit ago, and we talked about how young you are in key positions, pitcher, second base, center field. How has those seniors helped those freshmen develop this season as the seasons went on?
Well, it's a fun dynamic because one of them is actually a younger sister. So we got the shortstop, second base combination. So you hear a lot of that. You hear the sisterly love there. And the seniors, they do help a lot. They do encourage. They do keep the energy going and flowing and really help them steer them in the right direction, right? This is tough. Freshman softball, you go from playing, your whole life 1 to 2 days a week. Now this is 5-6 days a week. So it's a grind. So we lean on the seniors to kind of bring that experience and bring that knowledge to these girls and show them the way it's done.
Coach, the Lady Quakers of New Philadelphia travel here to Zor. What do you know about them? What do you expect from them today?
Always, they're going to be fundamentally sound, right? So as long as we got to match that, and we got to match their intensity. So they're going to pitch the ball well, they're going to field the ball well. It's just going to be a matter of making a couple extra plays. We got to step up in big moments and make the play when we need to.
Finally, Coach, what are your 3 keys for the Lady Trojans to knock off the Lady Quakers and defend your home field?
We got to get ahead in the count, right? The biggest thing we always say is we want to stay ahead in the count, pitch from ahead. And offensive side of that, for the second part, is we know that's what they're trying to do to us. So we want to go in the box and be aggressive. We don't want to wait. We don't want to take. We don't want to see it. And then if we just play a clean game defensively, I think we'll be all right.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck. Have fun. And enjoy this beautiful weather today.
Thank you very much.
That was Tusky Valley head coach Tony Pakonki joining me in the dugout, presented by the Cush Financial Group. Coming up next, the windy starting lineups and first pitch of the Lady Quakers and Lady Trojans right here with Big Z Sports.
The Sarchone name has always been known for truck sales, and once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at SarchoneCDJR.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Get your own at Sarchone.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. The past 30 years, the residents in and around the Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff of McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all of those communities, there is nothing better than high school sports. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season. And make the call to McInturf Realty, 330-364-SOLD, or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Do you hunt, fish, sew, or have a hobby that you would like to share with someone? Hi, this is Noah Sugg with Big Brothers Big Sisters, and we are faced with our biggest commitment in matching 56 littles with bigs. We will match a little with you that shares the same interests and enjoys the same things, so you can do what you enjoy and change the life of a little at the same time. To learn more, we ask you call 339-6916 or visit bigs4kids.com/volunteer. Thank you.
If you're planning a major concrete project, you need the help of Stocker Concrete Company. From precast concrete products to ready-mix concrete, sand, gravel, limestone, and concrete block, the professionals at Stocker Concrete can help you get started and keep you on the path to completion using the best materials you can find. Stocker Concrete is the concrete material provider you can count on. See them at 7574 Route 36, Janaden Hutton, or call 740-254-4626.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
Ron's Heating and Cooling in Denison has been serving this great area since 1977. At Ron's, no matter what you need, they can handle it. From heating and cooling to standby Generac generators, water heaters, tankless water heaters, mobile home equipment, duct cleaning, and 24-hour no-heat service. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call 740-922-5252. Ron's Heating and Cooling proudly supports high school sports and would like to wish best of luck to all local athletes participating this season.
Welcome back to Tusky Valley High School. High school softball on the air today. Joe Geckler and Aaron Stump. Big thanks to Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. We are in our Wood Electric pregame show, wrapping it up here as they get coaches meeting at the home plate, and we're going to have introductions and the national anthem coming up here in just a moment. We will take a break for that, and we'll come back with your Wendy starting lineups. That's coming up after this. You're listening to Big Z Sports with Claxon Communications. Back after this.
At Gillen Body Shop, they know that when their business is needed, it's never planned, and that can cause you quite the inconvenience. That's why Gillen Body Shop makes the process as easy as possible for you by making sure the work is completed right the first time. And Gillen Body Shop's experienced staff gives all completed work a 100% guarantee. So when those unplanned repairs to your vehicle are needed, there's only one choice. Gillen Body Shop on Cary Avenue in New Philly, or find them on Facebook.
Are you ready to give your home a new look? Look no further than Wayne Door, your one-stop shop for all your residential needs. Garage doors, entry doors, windows, and patio doors. Wayne Door has everything you need to upgrade your curb appeal. With 24/7 emergency service, you can trust their technicians to be there when you need them most. Stop by the Dover showroom on State Route 39 or visit WayneDoor.com and let the experts help transform your house into the home of your dreams. Wayne Door, more than just garage doors, from the people you can trust. Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the financial needs of local community members for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with the unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact the office at 330-308-8700 or visit cushfinancial.com to schedule your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independent Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA, SIPC.
Find your path to success at Buckeye Career Center. Buckeye students earned over 3,000 industry-recognized credentials this past school year, and over 130 students participated in our School to Work program or an internship at a local business. Let us help you get a jump start on your future in a career of landscaping and turf management, pharmacy technician, HVACR, CAD development and design, or any of our over 30 programs. Enroll today for next school year by visiting BuckeyeCareerCenter.org.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
New breakfast 2 for $3 Biggie bundles let you create your own delicious combo. Choose from a sausage biscuit, egg and cheese biscuit, small seasoned potatoes, and a medium hot coffee. But it's obvious which combo's the best. Sausage biscuit and small seasoned potatoes. Well, maybe it's the fresh cracked egg and cheese biscuit with a medium hot coffee. Or 2 savory sausage biscuits. Whichever you pick, you can't go wrong. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new 2 for $3 Biggie bundles.
Limited time only. U.S. price and participation may vary. Not valid in a combo. Single item at regular price.
Welcome back to Tusky Valley High School. Joe Geckler and Aaron Stump here for some high school softball presented by the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Wrapping up our Wood Electric pregame show, we're going to get into the Wendy's starting lineups first for the visiting New Philadelphia Lady Quakers. Number 9, Reese Loveday. She leads off and is a designated player today. Number 18, Sarah Saweski. She's in right field batting second. Batting third, number 8, Maddie Wright. Batting fourth, number 22, Sarah Vandal. She's at third base. Batting fifth, number 11, Olivia Jackson. She's at first base. Number 00, Peyton Murphy. She bats sixth and is at second base. Catching today, number 21, Ellie Mason. She bats seventh. Batting eighth, Easton Miller. She's in left field and wears number 55. Batting ninth, Zoe DeVore. She's in center field and wears number 2. And your designated player today in pitching only is number 15, Jillian Howard. Again, Loveday, Saweski, Wright, Vandal, Jackson, Murphy, Mason, Miller, DeVore, and Howard in the circle today for the Lady Quakers. For the Tusky Valley Lady Trojans, number 4, Ellie Wallach. She's in center field and bats leadoff. Number 39, Brennan Reichman is in the circle today for the Lady Trojans and bats second. Batting third, Mesa Brown. She's at third base wearing number 16. Number 28, Emma Renneker. She's in left field batting cleanup. Batting fifth, Kira Garabrandt at first base wearing number 15. Batting sixth, number 18, Ariana Wade. She's behind the plate catching. Number 9, Hallie Borrell. She is a designated player today and wears number 9. Number 5, Morgan Wright. She's at second base batting eighth. And batting number 9, number 11, Leah Wright at shortstop. Again, Wallach, Reichman, Brown, Renneker, Garbrandt, Wade, Borrell, Wright, and Wright is your lineup for the Lady Trojans. First pitch from Reichman. Right down the middle for strike 1. Home plate umpire today, Bud Ackerman, and on the bases, Brett Hughes today for the Lady Trojans and Lady Quakers. The 0-1 pitch going to be high and outside with a changeup.
Tell you, Brendan Reichman's had a good last couple games. I think it was last game. I think she set the school or tied the school record. I think with 17 strikeouts last game. So she's kind of found her groove here, and be interested to see what she could do against these Quakers.
1-1 pitch going to be high for ball number 2 to Reese Loveday. Reese batting .467 with 3 home runs and 12 RBIs on the season. Great leadoff hitter for the Lady Quakers. The 2-1 player. 2-1 pitch swung on and missed. Evens the count now at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Brennan always does a nice job moving that ball around the plate and really making life difficult on the umpires.
And the break-even pitch swung on and bounced to shortstop. Under the shortstop's glove and into center field as Loveday reaches first on a base hit. And that's going to be the first hit of the day for the Lady Quakers.
Nice hit up the middle by Reese Loveday. Choked up on the bat a little bit, shortened that up, and just got it over the head of Brennan right into center field.
That's going to bring in number 18, Sarah Saweski, the right fielder for the Lady Quakers. She also pitches. And the first pitch to Sawecki. Squares and bunts, but it goes foul for strike one. Sawecki comes into the game batting .345 with 8 RBIs on the season. She also pitches, like I mentioned, she pitched last night in the game against Dover. Quakers come in at 10-7 on the season. The 0-1 pitch is going to be slapped down the third base line and foul to run the count at no balls and 2 strikes to the senior Sawecki.
You know, we talked about the nerve it takes to play the hot corners in this game, and Mason Brown was coming right down to protect the bunt, and she swung away and right over close to being on the line there.
The 0-2 pitch is going to be slapped down the third base line. That's going to be a fair ball. Sawecki beats it out at first. That's going to be a base hit, so now 2 runners on for Maddie Wright.
Well, that's just bad luck if you're Mason Brown there. Had that spin on it, but it just never was going to go over that third base line, and she had to pick it up, try to throw it to first. And I throw it to first just a little late.
First pitch, high outside for ball 1 to Maddie Wright. Wright comes in batting .340 with 2 home runs, 11 RBIs on the season. Wears number 8. Bats from the right side. The 1-0 pitch, that's going to be a strike. So 1 ball and 1 strike. Beautiful day here at Tusky Valley, down in the valley. First time I've ever been here. They do a nice job here. Nice field, nice looking complex they have here for the Lady Trojans. 1-1 pitch squared around the bunt, and that's going to be fouled off back here to the screen. Runs the count to 1 ball and 2 strikes on Maddie Wright.
You know, it's the third batter for New Philly, and they've all had 2 strikes on them, and the first 2 batters able to get on base. We'll see if the Reichman-Wright battle, see which way it goes.
The 1-2 pitch fouled off again to the screen, and the count remains at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Brennan Reichman, of course, in the circle today, wears number 39. The Trojans come in black pants, black socks, red jerseys, black numerals trimmed in white. Quakers in all black jerseys, black pants, red, white stripes. 1-2 pitch going to be popped up and backing out of play on the dugout or on the field back behind us. Count remains at 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, you're not gonna beat the weather we're having right here today.
Change up, grounded to third. It's going to be a foul ball. Third baseman really played it. Mesa Brown played it well there, and it let it go foul. So again, count stays at 1 ball and 2 strikes. One-two pitch driven out to left center field, and that's going to be caught by the left fielder for out number 1. Nice job out there by Renneker to catch that hard shot off the bat of Maddie Wright.
Yeah, she got a good swing in there, and tough play for Emma Renneker out there. It wasn't too far off the ground. Those are always tough to judge how deep they are, and she did a great job charging the ball, getting it right back in, holding the Quakers to first and second base.
That's going to bring in the third baseman, number 22, Sarah Vandal. She comes in, going to square around the bunt, and that bunt goes foul to make it strike 1. No balls in 1 strike to Vandal. She comes in batting .466 with 2 home runs and 11 RBIs for the Lady Quakers. It's Sydney Vandal, excuse me. I don't know why I have Sarah here. I'm sorry. It's Sydney Vandal. My apologies.
I was wondering, Boz. I was checking our roster. Hold on here.
Sydney Vandal. My bad. That
nice
ball's going to be lined out to right field. Nice play by the right fielder. She plays it on a hop, throws it into the plate, but Reese Loveday comes around to score on the throw, so it's going to be 1-0. Quakers lead on an RBI single by Sid Vandal.
Tell you, great play by Lauren Eberle there, and a great throw into home, just a little bit up the third base line, but I think that kind of surprised everybody. She kind of wasn't going full speed home, and that ball came up. If it would have been on target, it would have been really close.
Yeah, if that ball would have been thrown on a line to the plate and at the plate, they may have got Loveday at the plate, but nice job, be aggressive base running, and great job out there by the right fielder to play that on 1 bounce and get that right back in as Eberle did a nice job out there.
Yeah, she did a great job of charging the ball, and like I said, would have been close if she could have caught it or not. But the last thing you want to do is let that scoot through, and that's an end to Parker and clearing the bases if that happens.
Again, that's Sydney Vandal, not Sarah. I called her Sarah. My apologies, and I corrected that. I don't know why I said Sarah, but it is Sydney on the roster, and
this time the roster's right?
Hey, it
Correct?
is. Last time it was not. So number 11, Olivia Jackson, steps in. She's going to square to bunt. That ball gets to the backstop as both runners advance, as Saweski up to third and Vandal up to second on the pass ball. So Olivia Jackson steps in, batting 111, takes one low for ball number 2. Saweski on third, Vandal on second. One out here in the top of the first. That ball's going to be fouled off and out of play for strike 1.
Tell you what, we got the draw tomorrow, right?
The softball draw is tomorrow. We'll know where everybody's playing. Tournaments start in a week, I believe, maybe 2 weeks. Going to be a little bit, going to call that one right at the belt as strike 3 called on Olivia Jackson. So out number 2 here at the top of the first.
Yeah, that's when everybody's season starts 0-0 again, and here we go.
Absolutely, and first pitch by Reichman fouled back here. Yeah, I just noticed that she walked away, and I thought it was strike 3. That's my apologies. I'm struggling here a little bit today. I don't know what's going on. 2-2 pitch. There's strike 3. And out number 2 for the Lady Quakers. Going to bring in number 00, Peyton Murphy, the second baseman, batting .234, 1 home run, and 13 RBIs on the season. 2 outs here in the top of the first.
Started talking about playoffs, I distracted you, didn't I?
You did.
Yeah.
First pitch going to be high and outside for ball 1. We get Vandal on second, Saweski on third. The 1-0 pitch. Going to be high for ball 2. On deck, Ellie Mason for the Lady Quakers. And if we get another one past that, Easton Miller in the hole for New Philadelphia. That's going to be a strike on the corner. Runs the count to 2 balls and 1 strike to Peyton Murphy.
Yeah, these runners on second, third are big runners for both teams. If you're New Philly, again, it gives you a good padding if you can get them in. If not, if you're Tusky Valley, you're only giving up 1 run if you can get it out here. And so this is a big at bat early in the game.
2-1 pitch fouled off to make it 2 balls and 2 strikes, even to Peyton Murphy. 2-2 pitch, swung on and driven to third base. Nice job there by the third baseman, Mesa Brown, to get the Lady Trojans out of the inning with only giving up 1 run. And after a half inning, the Lady Quakers won. Tusky Valley Lady Trojans coming to bat. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Live more comfortably this winter with the help of Unified Insulation Systems. Unified Insulation Systems is a full-service insulation and weatherization provider that can show you how to properly insulate your home or business. With good insulation from Unified Systems, you can prevent your gutters from freezing and get rid of your high-energy bills. Call Jeremiah Thomas today for your free quote at 330-773-7377 or visit unifiedinsulation.com. Call Unified Insulation Systems today, your most trusted name in insulation.
At Kaufman Realty and Auctions, you've got options. Your property is unique, and our agents know how to sell it. Whether it's a traditional listing or live auction, we'll earn you top dollar. Our agents will utilize whichever method of sale works best. When buying or selling your next home, call on Kaufman.
Welcome back to Tusky Valley High School. Joe Geckler, Aaron Stump here for some high school softball. Big thanks to the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency as our presenting sponsor today. And, of course, our instant replay brought to you by Wayne Door. Our first pitch of the game was brought to you again by the Buckeye Career Center. The Tusky Valley Lady Trojans come to the plate here at the bottom of the first, trailing 1-0. Going to have Ellie Wallach, Brennan Reichman, and Mesa Brown to lead it off. And then Renneker, Garabrandt, Wade, Borrow, right and right. The rest of the lineup for the Lady Trojans. Ellie Wallach comes in as a freshman, batting .351, 5 home runs, 9 RBIs, center fielder for the Lady Trojans. Brennan Reichman, of course, the star pitcher, bats .273, 2 RBIs. And Mesa Brown bats .390 with 9 RBIs. So some big bats coming up here against the pitcher, Jillian Howard, for the Lady Quakers.
Again, and that offensive side's kind of where the Trojans kind of struggled this year a little bit. They are getting stronger, and again, that's what Coach Paconke keeps working on is the batting side of this, and they've been in some close games, just haven't been able to produce a lot of runs in a lot of those games.
So Wallach steps in, first pitch, swung on and missed for strike one. Again, Ellie Wallach steps in, batting .351 with 5 home runs, 9 RBIs for the Lady Trojans. The 0-1 pitch, swung on and missed for strike two. High fastball got Wallach to swing out of her shoes at that one.
Tell you what, Jillian's not missing any time. She's going right at her and knows the power that Ellie has right now, and good little battle here for the first bat.
Now the 0-2 pitch going to be high for ball number 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Wallach. Again, Jillian Howard in the circle today for the Lady Quakers.
Again, good discipline right there. Threw one nice and high out of the zone, and nice discipline by Ellie to lay off that.
And the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and fouled off back behind us. Count remains at 1 ball and 2 strikes to the freshman leadoff hitter, Ellie Wallach. Again, Bud Ackerman behind the plate. Brett Hughes doing the bases today as your umpiring crew. The 1-2 pitch. Nice changeup, had Wallach way out in front, and she just flipped the bat at it and said, "Oh, please hit the bat." She flipped it back to the backstop and remained alive.
Nice little defensive swing there. She almost held the bat there for seemed like a long time just to get a piece of that and live another day. So
had a big smile on her face after she knows she got away with one right there. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and driven out to center field. The center fielder underneath it and makes the catch right up against the fence for out number 1. Wallach gave that one a ride, and it comes up short for out number 1 here in the bottom of the first.
Tell you, good power there, and that held up there for a while, and just not quite over the fence this time. Look at that. Athletic Director Steve Franks checking in with us.
Absolutely.
Beautiful facility today. Guys did good. Got a little bit of rain this morning. His crew came out here, did a great job. So, again, appreciate everything that Steve and his crew do and the hospitality we have today.
First pitch to Brennan Reichman, low for ball 1. 1 out here in the bottom of the first, 1-0. New Philadelphia leads Tusky Valley. Again, Steve Franks does a great job here for the Tusky Valley athletic department, the athletic program, of course, athletic director in charge of everything. The 1-0 pitch going to be lined down the right field line. That's going to get over to the fence. See if Reichman takes off for second, and she holds up as it's going to be a single. Nice little slap hit down that right field line and got her on base after the single.
Tell you that, it had a lot of English on it. Landed in fair play and spun right to the fence there. Had so much good play.
That's going to bring in number 16, Mesa Brown, the third baseman, batting .390 with 9 RBIs on the season. If I remember correctly, I think Steve Franks was the East District Athletic Director of the Year. So,
yes, very good point, yes.
Yeah, he does a great job out here. We enjoy Steve when we see him in basketball season, and now in the spring sports. We see him during football season as well. First pitch, swung on and to the shortstop. Going to be tapped on second, on to first, and that's going to be a double play in the end of the inning. A 6-3 double play there by Maddie Wright on to the first baseman for the Lady Quakers. Olivia Jackson. That's going to do it for one. After one, New Philadelphia 1, Tusky Valley nothing. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through PAC profitable development, a family-owned and operated company oil and natural gas wells in Bolivar. PAC also employs being an economic oil and to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Ron's Heating and Cooling in Denison has been serving this great area since 1977. At Ron's, no matter what you need, they can handle it. From heating and cooling to standby Generac generators, water heaters, tankless water heaters, mobile home equipment, duct cleaning, and 24-hour no-heat service. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call 740-922-5252. Ron's Heating and Cooling proudly supports high school sports and would like to wish best of luck to all local athletes participating this season.
Welcome back to Tusky Valley High School. Joe Geckler, Aaron Stump with high school softball between the Lady Quakers of New Philadelphia and the Lady Trojans of Tusky Valley. Big thanks to Tuscarawas Insurance Agency for our presenting sponsor all spring long. First pitch to the leadoff hitter, Ellie Mason, going to be outside for ball one. Mason, Miller, and DeVore here the first three in the top of the second inning. The 1-0 pitch now to Mason. Swung on and fouled down the first base line for strike one. Mason comes in batting 159 on the season, 7 RBIs. Wears number 21, bats from the right side.
Again, Tusky Valley doing a nice job holding New Philly to a single run with 3 base hits the first inning.
Outside corner for strike two, says Bud Ackerman. Nice crowd on hand. I love how the crowd stays up on the hill to support these ladies. Strike three swinging as Ellie Mason goes down on strikes for out number one here in the top of the second.
Brennan's second strikeout of the game.
Going to bring in number 55, Easton Miller, the left fielder, batting 143 and 1 RBI on the season. Bats from the left side. Getting the signs from head coach John Dubke down at third base. Reichman gets her signal, spins the ball, steps on, and delivers. Swing and a miss by Miller for strike one. I want to hear some cheers today. I want to hear them dugouts getting at it, man. That's my favorite part of softball.
Just going to say, both of them pretty quiet right now.
0-1 pitch on the outside corner for strike number two. No balls, 2 strikes to Easton Miller. Miller, a freshman, according to the roster. The 0-2 pitch. Outside corner, strike 3 called, and out number 2 here in the top of the second inning.
Tell you, perfect pitch by Brennan Reichman there, right on the outside corner. Difficult pitch to hit. And, again, called third strike, and that's her third strikeout of the game, 2 this inning.
Zoe DeVore steps in now for the Lady Quakers. First pitch, inside corner that time for strike number 1. Looks like Bud Ackerman giving the corners, maybe a little bit more on the corners today. But get in there and swing the bat. The 0-1 pitch. Just inside for ball number 1. DeVore comes in batting .229 with 2 RBIs on the year. Wears number 2. Bats from the right side.
Yeah, we've had some great umpiring crews this year, and all you can ask is for consistency. You got to find out where their strike zones are, and they've done a really nice job this year.
Outside corner for strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes now to Zoe DeVore. Reese Loveday on deck for the Lady Quakers. 0-2 pitch going to be high for ball number 1. Or ball number 2, excuse me. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the second inning. Deuces wild for the Lady Quakers. Break-even pitch. Going to be high for ball 3. Runs the count full now at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Payoff pitch. Just low for ball number 4. The first walk of the game goes to Zoe DeVore of the Lady Quakers. Takes us back to the top of the order and brings in number 9, Reese Loveday.
Zoe doing a great job there. Again, down with 2 strikes, battling back to get a walk. And here we go to the top of the lineup with Reese.
First pitch to Loveday. Outside corner for strike 1. Loveday singled, came around to score the lone run for the Quakers earlier in the first inning. Loveday, a great catcher for the Lady Quakers, getting the day off behind the plate and going to just be designated player today as she takes ball number 1. 1 ball and 1 strike as DeVore steals second on a nice throw there by the catcher. Wade almost had her, but DeVore swiped second. One ball and 1 strike to Reese Loveday, batting .467. That average is going to go up after the first inning. Outside corner for strike 2. 3 home runs, 12 RBIs on the season for Loveday. She's 1 for 1 today with a run scored.
Tell you, Ariana Wade with a nice throw down there first. Zoe DeVore with a nice slide around the tag to sneak in there.
1-2 pitch, ground to the shortstop underneath the shortstop's glove, and that's going to allow a run to score as Loveday knocks in the run from second base as Zoe DeVore scores on the E6.
Yeah, that's one of those plays there that, again, long, you're just waiting for that thing to bounce up. And Leah Wright at short came up a little bit, anticipating a little bit of hop, snuck under her glove, and right into left field.
That's going to bring in number 18, Sarah Saweski, the right fielder. She is 1 for 1 on the day. Outside for ball 1. Saweski was stranded at third base back in the first inning. And the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and fouled right back here in front of us, and I saw you flinch there a little bit.
No. Neither one of us flinched back here, man.
You rocked back?
No, I'm in a rocking chair.
Oh, I got you. What do you call these things, the old man chairs?
Call them the old man chairs. These things are awesome.
Saweski, we need some more of these. Yelling at our sports director, Adam Saweski, to get us some more old man chairs. Outside corner for strike number 2 to Sarah Saweski, of course, Adam's daughter.
So there might be a relation there.
Yeah, maybe. You don't see many Saweskis. It's not a very common last name.
It's a very proud papa right there of
Yes,
his
it
daughter.
is.
Rightfully so.
1-2 pitch. Going to be low for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Loveday on first after the error by the shortstop. 2-0 Lady Quakers here in the top of the second. 2-2 pitch. Grounded back to the pitcher. Reichman on to first for out number 3. But one more run for the Lady Quakers, and that makes it 2-0 after 1.5. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
At Gillen Body Shop, they know that when their business is needed, it's never planned, and that can cause you quite the inconvenience. That's why Gillen Body Shop makes the process as easy as possible for you by making sure the work is completed right the first time. And Gillen Body Shop's experienced staff gives all completed work a 100% guarantee. So when those unplanned repairs to your vehicle are needed, there's only one choice. Gillen Body Shop on Cary Avenue in New Philly, or find them on Facebook.
When you're traveling to the game, there's a great way to see your directional map on a new radio from Cartoons in New Philly. Just plug in your phone, and all your maps and apps and Bluetooth devices are right on your radio. Cartoons carries a wide selection of Apple CarPlay and Android Auto radios from all of the name brands. From 7-inch screen radios to 10-inch screen radios, Cartoons has you covered. Stop in and see them on display and let Cartoons give you a demonstration. Cartoons, 517 West High Avenue in New Philly. Be there.
Welcome back to Tusky Valley High School. Joe Geckler, Aaron Stump, big thanks to Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. But we're going to take a look at the replay at the end of the first inning on the double play turned by the Lady Quakers, presented by Wayne Dorr.
Yeah, Madison right, again, nice field there. Took it right to second base unassisted and right over to first base to finish it up. And here we go to the bottom of the second.
As Emma Renneker takes strike 1 on the inside corner to start off here, the bottom of the second for the Lady Trojans. Renneker, Garabrandt, and Wade, the first 3 up for Tusky Valley. Jillian Howard in the circle. Now the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 2. Reneker in a hole now, no balls and 2 strikes. Comes into the game batting .250 with 4 RBIs on the season. Now the 0-2 pitch. Outside corner, strike 3, and out number 1 here in the bottom of the second inning.
Be Jillian's first strikeout of the game. Quick work on 3 pitches.
It's going to bring in Kyra Garabrandt, batting .222 with 3 RBIs, and the first baseman for the Lady Trojans. Players number 15 bats from the right side. First pitch high and inside made Garabrandt duck out of there for ball 1.
I think that's the proverbial chin music right there.
Hey, don't crowd my plate. Get off my plate. It's like, get off my lawn. Get off my plate. Now the 1-0 pitch. Inside corner, strike 1.
Again, really nice pitch by Jillian right there. Again, went high and tight the first pitch. Expected her to go outside and came right back in, busted it in right in that inside corner to go 1-1.
1-1 pitch. Right same spot. Inside corner, strike number 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Garabrandt. 2-0, bottom of the second inning. Lady Quakers lead the Lady Trojans. 0-2 pitch fouled, or the 1-2 pitch fouled back to the screen. Count remains at 1 ball and 2 strikes.
A good defensive swing by Kyra right there. Lived to play another pitch. Get something you want, drive it hard.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Change up just inside for ball number 2.
That was a really nice time to put that change up there. Everyone kind of held their breath there a little bit, and it was close.
Waiting for the emphatic strike 3, didn't get it. The 2-2 pitch swung on and driven out to left center field. That ball's going to get down off the fence on a fly as Garabrandt rounds first and heads to second on a 1-out double by Kyra Garabrandt. She put a charge into that one, hit at the base of the fence, and she gets to second with a 1-out double.
Tell you, a great job of swinging with 2 outs there. He had a nice defensive foul off there and got a nice pitch she liked. And like I said, about 4 feet from going over our fence here. And great job, good hustle all the way to second base.
If there had been any wind blowing out of here, that would have got out of here in a hurry. But nice piece of hitting there by Garabrandt. Going to bring in Ariana Wade. Inside corner, strike 1. Wade comes in, batting .222 on the season, bats from the right side, and the catcher for the Lady Trojans. Swung on and fouled back behind us for strike 2.
Foul balls like that, I'm not sure how far back they go, but I'm glad we got the 10 over us.
I know, right? Is this your 10?
No.
Okay. Well, the other one we had didn't make it through the Crown Valley game. That ball's going to be fouled down and into the trees down the right field line. The count remains at no balls and 2 strikes. I think the main man, Casey Claxon, may have brought this tent for us again. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, we got hooked up by a spectator today. We appreciate that.
Tusky Valley parent, appreciate it.
Drop third strike as they fire down to first, and that's going to get away. Runner gets to third base on the pass ball. That's going to be Garabrandt over to third as a drop third strike. Wade gets to first. That's going to count as a strikeout, but no out. So we're going to have runners on first and second with first and third with 1 out here in the bottom of the second inning. Going to bring in Hallie Borrell, the designated player. Wears number 9 for.
Yeah, little sloppy play by New Philly there, right there. Again, had the pass ball, tried to throw it, little off line, and ended up in right field. And
ball 1. Runner gets to second on a nice aggressive slide there. We have her as 26. And I don't have a 26 on the roster, but it was Hallie Borrell listed at number 9. on the starting lineup. So wearing a different jersey today, trying to confuse us.
Doesn't take much, does it?
It does not. Going to be inside for ball number 2. 2 balls, no strikes to Borrell. Second and third. Garabrandt on third. Wade on second. With only 1 out here in the bottom of the second. Inside pitch fouled off for strike 1. Nice little breeze coming in.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Not a cold breeze at all. That feels really good.
It's a nice warm breeze here. And they got quite a crowd sitting up there on the hillside there and left center field, and always good to see.
The 2-1 pitch. Bounce to the plate for ball 3. That's in the dirt for 3 balls and 1 strike. Can say that today. It's in the dirt today. The last couple games I've done have been on turf. So in the dirt, 3 balls, 1 strike to Borrell. Runners on second and third with 1 out. On deck, Morgan Wright for the Lady Trojans. Swing and a miss on a changeup. Runs the count full to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Tell you, good aggressive batting right there. Great pitch by Jillian Howard on the left side of the plate. Really good swing by Hallie there. And
payoff pitch. Strike 3 as they throw down to third base to try to get the runner Garabrandt, but she gets back under the tag, but there is 2 outs on the strikeout. That's going to bring in Morgan Wright, your second baseman. Wears number 5, bats from the right side, batting 125 on the season. Swung on and driven out to center field. The center fielder under it and makes the catch for out number 3 here in the bottom of the second. Tusky Valley gets 2 runners on. They strand them at second and third, and after 2, the Lady Quakers lead 2-0. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Reduce your energy costs and get rebates up to $400? Thad here for TMK Valley Propane. The Ohio Propane Council offers Ohio residents rebates for installing new propane water heaters and furnaces. Heck, even licensed installers can receive incentives for installation. Visit OhioPropaneRebates.com. This public service announcement is brought to you by your friends at TMK Valley Propane.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences, and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time, because your project deserves it. So visit Kime Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
Welcome back to Tusky Valley High School with Aaron Stump's favorite song playing in the background. Hang on, Sloopy.
I'm just glad Casey said, all right, let's go. And you stop singing and doing your shenanigans over here. Jeez.
Well, you like this song. They played it for you.
It's embarrassing, Joe. Just
it
embarrassing.
All right, well, we're in the top of the third inning as the Lady Quakers step back in. It's going to be Wright, Vandal, and Jackson, the first 3 for the Lady Quakers here in the top of the third. They lead 2-0. And we have to give you crap about it. You know? Being a Sparty fan, it's all right.
Again,
at least it's not that other team up there.
Not everybody's perfect. But
that's one thing we do have in common.
That's one thing I do have in common with every Buckeye fan here.
We hate that other team.
At least a few times of the year. Yep.
Absolutely. So Maddie Wright steps in, lined out to the left fielder, her first at bat. First pitch. Swung on and driven out to left center field. That's going to get all the way to the fence, and Maddie Wright's going to have a double to lead off here at the top of the third inning. That was smoked off the bat by Maddie Wright. She put a absolute charge into that one. If that had been another 3 or 4 foot off the ground, that might have got out of here on a line.
Yeah, and you said it. That didn't get very far off the ground, and it didn't take very long to get to that fence. And Emma Reniker out in left field there doing a nice job getting it off the fence and firing into third base to keep her at second.
Sid Vandal steps in, takes the ball outside. 1 ball and 1 strike.
We've had quite a few hits this game already, just rockets out into left center field.
Now the 1-0 pitch to Vandal. Outside corner, strike 1, 1 ball and 1 strike now to Vandal.
So
third baseman.
start listening to that sloopy music, and starts messing with your head a little bit.
Does. I can't count anymore.
Yeah, it's an effect.
The 1-1 pitch. Outside for ball number 2. 2 balls, 1 strike to Sid Vandal. Came into the game batting .466 with 2 home runs and 11 RBIs. She's added to that. She had the RBI in the top of the first inning, so she has 12 RBIs on the season now, and her average will go up as well. Just low and inside for ball number 3. 3 balls and 1 strike to Vandal. On deck, Olivia Jackson. In the hole, Peyton Murphy. 3-1 pitch. Swung on and fouled at the plate. That's going to make the count full now at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Big thanks to our sponsors today, Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, Wood Electric, Cush Financial Group, Wendy's, Buckeye Career Center, Wayne Dorr. As the payoff pitch comes, grounded to short. Looks back, gets to first, and she is out at first base, says the base umpire, Brett Hughes, on an emphatic out call as they get the out there. Nice play by the third baseman, Mesa Brown, to fire it over to first to get the speedy Vandal headed down the line.
Yeah, Mesa Brown doing a nice job. Looked Madison right back to second base, threw it over to first base, get the out, and yet Madison with good aggressive base running still heads to third and got a lady on third and 1 out.
1 out here as Olivia Jackson steps in. Going to be outside for ball 1. Watch much of the draft over the last couple of days, or?
Was unable to. I actually had our Thrilla in Zorvilla last night right across the street here at Tusky Valley. And, again, Tusky Valley doing a nice job putting on a track meet. And we were listening to it on the radio, just didn't get a chance to watch it. Who did they end up getting, by the way?
Who? The
Browns.
The Browns, they took Michael Hall Jr. from Ohio State.
Is that? All right. Who'd your Bengals end up with?
The Browns like Buckeyes. The Bengals like that team up north for some reason. So they took a guy that bunted out in front of the plate. Going to be a squeeze to the plate. Safe under the tag, says the home plate umpire, Bud Ackerman, as Maddie Wright scores from third on the bunt. And that gets the Quakers to a 3-0 lead here in the top of the third.
Yeah, that was a great slide by Madison right there, and you said it right. They slid just under the tag there, and Brendan Reichman fielded the position, tossed it to home base, Ariana Wade, and just a tad late and unable to get that tag down.
Just outside to Peyton Murphy for ball 1. As Olivia Jackson now on first on the fielder's choice. That'll go down as a fielder's choice. Peyton Murphy steps in, lined out to the third baseman her first time up. Going to be low for ball number 2. 2 balls and no strikes to Murphy.
Tell you, this game so far, New Philly's just done a great job of just putting consistent pressure on the Tusky Valley defense and having to make plays.
It's going to be high as Murphy squared the bunt but pulled the bat back in time. That's going to be 3 balls and no strikes now to Peyton Murphy. .30 pitch. Ball 4 inside as Murphy draws the walk. And Jackson heads on down to second. That's going to bring in number 21, Ellie Mason, the catcher. Got a timeout here as going to have a trip to the circle. We'll take a timeout with them. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Finding your perfect vehicle can be frustrating. The selection process, working out a deal, the pushy salespeople. Well, Sarshone Ford of Waynesburg takes away all of those frustrations by offering transparent pricing, a large new and pre-owned inventory, and salespeople that you'll consider a friend by the time your sale is complete. Sarshone Ford of Waynesburg is proud to have won the Ford President's Award 3 consecutive years based solely on that customer satisfaction. And you can see the difference at 300 West Lisbon Street in Waynesburg or at SarshoneofWaynesburg.com, where community and customers always come first.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. The past 30 years, the residents in and around the Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff of McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all of those communities, there is nothing better than high school sports. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season. And make the call to McInturf Realty, 330-364-SOLD, or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Welcome back to Tusky Valley High School. The trip to the circle over, and Ellie Mason steps in, takes one on the outside corner for strike number one. No balls and one strike to Mason. 3-0. Lady Quakers lead here, top of the third. Change up just outside for ball number one. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here, top of the third. Quakers lead 3-0 over the Lady Trojans.
Man, we've had a few pitchers here the last few games we've done, Joe. Just got a lot of heat who've just been really able to use that changeup so effectively in these batters, keep them off balance.
That ball was bunted back to the backstop for strike two. Now 1 ball and 2 strikes now to Ellie Mason. She's 0 for 1 on the day, struck out her first time up. Reichman doing a nice job in the circle today. Defense let her down a couple times. And now she's going to fire the 1-2 pitch. Outside corner, strike number 3 for out number 2 here in the top of the third inning.
Yeah, the thing to this point, again, New Philly's had a lot of base runners on, but they haven't done a lot of damage. And right now you got a 2-0 score. You got them on first and second with 2 outs. See what we can do here.
Easton Miller steps in, takes one outside for ball number 1. Batting 143 on the year, coming into the game, batting 143 and 1 RBI. We talked a minute ago about the NFL draft and who the Browns took. They took a guy from Ohio State and a guy from Michigan, so they're going after Big Ten guys. On the outside corner for strike number 1 to Easton Miller, evens to count it, 1 ball and 1 strike. Got Michael Hall Jr., Zach Zenter, the offensive lineman for the Michigan Wolverines. The ball's going to be fouled out of play for strike number 2 to Easton Miller. Looking at what your Detroit Lions did, they took Terrian Arnold, corner from Alabama, and then the second round last night they took Enos Rakestraw, another corner from Missouri. So they're beefing up the secondary. High for ball number 2, 2 balls and 2 strike, count even now to Easton Miller.
Yeah, that's what they needed. The good old Lions had a great team last year. A little bit, like I said, weak in the defensive backfield, and good for them.
2-2 pitch, swung on and popped up in the infield. Shortstop calling, third baseman falls down to a knee as Mason Brown, and she makes the catch as she's fallen to the ground, gets up limping a little bit. But that's going to be out number 3 here in the top of the third, and after 2.5, New Philadelphia leads 3-0. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Do you hunt, fish, sew, or have a hobby that you would like to share with someone? Hi, this is Noah Sugg with Big Brothers Big Sisters, and we are faced with our biggest commitment in matching 56 littles with bigs. We will match a little with you that shares the same interests and enjoys the same things, so you can do what you enjoy and change the life of a little at the same time. To learn more, we ask you call 339-6916 or visit bigs4kids.com/volunteer. Thank you.
If you're planning a major concrete project, you need the help of Stocker Concrete Company. From precast concrete products to ready-mix concrete, sand, gravel, limestone, and concrete block, the professionals at Stocker Concrete can help you get started and keep you on the path to completion using the best materials you can find. Stocker Concrete is the concrete material provider you can count on. See them at 7574 Route 36, Janaden Hutton, or call 740-254-4626.
Welcome back to Tusky Valley High School. Joe Geckler, Aaron Stump. Big thanks to Tuscarawas Insurance Agency for our presenting sponsor all spring long for softball, baseball, and track and field when we are on the air with Big Z Sports. Big thanks to the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Coming up at the end of the game, of course, our Dumont Sporting Goods postgame show, where we'll name our McInturf Realty player of the game. Here, bottom of the third, 3-0. Lady Quakers lead the Lady Trojans of Tusky Valley. The first pitch to the leadoff hitter. That's going to be number 11, Leah Wright. She fouls it off for strike one.
Something a little bit different this season. I look on the outfield hill, and I see people in chairs with shorts and blankets and T-shirts. I don't see coats. I see umbrellas, but for a different reason now, just to keep the sun off you right now.
Yeah.
So,
ball's going to be fouled off and just out of reach of the third baseman for strike number 2. So no balls and 2 strikes to Leah Wright, the shortstop, coming in, batting 143. Now the 0-2 pitch going to be skipped, and that hitter is going to be a hit by pitch. Leah Wright on to first. Going to take us back to the top of the order. Number 4, Ellie Wallach steps in with a runner on, nobody out here in the bottom of the third inning. Wallach 0 for 1 on the day, shot one to center field, and the center fielder up against the wall caught it with Zoe DeVore back in the top of the first. Going to be high and outside for ball 1 to Wallach. Wallach comes in on the season, batting .351, 5 home runs, 9 RBIs, 0 for 1 on the day. First pitch again, a changeup, got her out in front. She knew it right when she swung the bat, fouled it off again. Count even now at 1 ball and 1 strike.
She was a little front of that one. You could almost hear her talk before the ball even got there. It's like, oh, no.
Crap. No, don't swing. Nice job by Jillian Howard today in the circle for the Lady Quakers. Delivers the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. A healthy cut there by Wallach. And the count now 1 ball and 2 strikes to the freshman center fielder for the Lady Trojans.
Yeah, that's a nice luxury if you're a coach at Dupke right now, having Sarah Selesky in the circle, and right now having Jillian Howard pitching as well as she is right now.
Line drive into left field for a base hit by Ellie Wallach. 2 runners on now with nobody out here in the bottom of the third inning. Going to bring in Brennan Reichman, the pitcher.
Tusky Valley's been able to get a lot of runners on base so far this game. I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th runner on base this game, and now we'll see if we can get someone to push them across the plate.
So Reichman got on base with a base hit her first time up, was forced at second on the inning-ending double play by Maddie Wright. Squares around to bunt, gets a beautiful bunt down, does Reichman onto first base, gets the runners up as Reichman does her job and sacrifices the 2 runners into scoring position for out number 1 here in the bottom of the third inning. So Wallach now on second, Wright on third with 1 out here in the bottom of the third inning. Quakers lead 3-0. Steps in number 16, Mesa Brown, the third baseman for the Lady Trojans. She's comes into the season batting .390 with 9 RBIs. First pitch going to be driven out to right center field, and that's going to be out of here. That's a 3-run home run from Mesa Brown, and that ties the ball game up at 3 as Mesa Brown puts one out of here to right center field on a line. And the score now 3-3, Quakers and Trojans.
Well, I got out of here in a quick hurry, too, and it was going to be close and just cleared the fence. Great hit.
I thought it was definitely high enough, and it just kept going for the home run. Nice job by Mesa Brown to put that bat on that ball and get it out of here in right center field to tie this ball game up at 3.
Well, that's the quick and easy way to tie up a game.
Yes, it is. As Mesa Brown puts one out of here, home run number 1 on the year for her, and add 3 more RBIs to her total, bringing it to 12 now on the season for Mesa Brown. That's going to bring in Emma Renneker, the left fielder. She struck out looking her first time up back in the second inning.
Tell you what, Mason's having a heck of an inning on the third base side. Did a nice little acrobatic catch to finish it up at the Quaker side, and came up to bat on their side and sent one out.
Reneker swings and misses the first one at the first pitch there. Now no balls and 1 strike. 0-1 pitch. Inside corner for strike number 2, says Bud Ackerman.
Jillian's did a nice job pitching to her. Emma's been leaning out over that plate a little bit, trying to take away that outer half, and she's busted her in.
Swung and fouled that one back to the screen. Count remains at no balls and 2 strikes.
Emma Reneker, one of the seniors on this Tusky Valley team, winding up their educational and athletic careers.
Swing and a miss by Reneker. Strike out and out number 1 for the Lady Trojans. Now going to bring in Kyra Garabrandt. She doubled.
Second out.
Oh, second out, excuse
yep.
me. Yeah, there was another out on sacrifice. You're right. So 2 outs now here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. We had a sacrifice by Reichman and then that strikeout there by Reneker. Thanks for the heads up to correct me there. Kyra Garabrandt steps in. She doubled to left center her first time up. And she puts a charge in it to left field. Nice play there by the left fielder to let it bounce in front of her. But that's going to be a base hit by Garabrandt. She's now 2 for 2 on the day.
Man, Easton Miller, the left fielder for New Philly, she's got quite the arm out there. I thought she was going to try to throw her out at first as hard as she threw that into second base.
She's got a hose on that right arm, on that right shoulder. She can get that ball in there quick. Did a nice job of not letting it get behind her.
Yep, knew you weren't going to catch it. Fielded it really nicely on the big hop and fired that thing right into the infield. So well done. Good hit by Kyra Garabrandt there.
Ball outside to Wade. Ariana Wade steps in, the catcher. She struck out her first time, but reached first on the drop 3rd strike and was stranded at second base. So 1 ball, no strikes. That ball fouled off back behind us for strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike to Wade. Where's number 18? Bats from the right side. She's a junior for the Lady Trojans. Swung on and grounded up the middle for a base hit. That's going to get runners up at first and second now as Wade shoots one up the middle for a base hit.
Just out of reach of the shortstop, Madison Wright there.
Yeah, Maddie Wright just couldn't get her glove on it, so that's going to get 2 runners on now after the base hit by Wade. Going to bring in number 26, Hallie Borrell, the designated player. That ball's going to be shot out to right field in the air. Right fielder going back for it. Nice job by Saweski out there to gather that in at the fence. And that's going to do it for the Lady Trojans. But a big 3-run home run by Mesa Brown ties this ball game up as we head to the 4th inning. Tie ball game 3-3. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
Ron's Heating and Cooling in Denison has been serving this great area since 1977. At Ron's, no matter what you need, they can handle it. From heating and cooling to standby Generac generators, water heaters, tankless water heaters, mobile home equipment, duct cleaning, and 24-hour no-heat service. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call 740-922-5252. Ron's Heating and Cooling proudly supports high school sports and would like to wish best of luck to all local athletes participating this season.
Welcome back to Tusky Valley High School. We head to the top of the 4th inning. Tie ball game 3-3. Lady Trojans score 3 in the bottom of the 3rd on a 3-run bomb by Mesa Brown to tie this one up as we head to the 4th. Tied up 3-3. The Lady Quakers step in. Zoe DeVore, Reese Loveday, and Sarah Saweski, the first three for the Lady Quakers, off of Brennan Reichman. Reichman done a nice job in the circle today. Only giving up the 3 runs, 1 in each inning.
Again, we talked about New Philly getting a lot of girls on base and just not able to bring them across, and it's really been the difference, especially last inning. Tusky Valley got a couple on and send one over the fence to tie it up 3-3 here going into the 4th.
So Zoe DeVore steps in, takes the first pitch from Reichman on the outside corner for strike number 1. DeVore got on via the walk her first time up, stole second, and scored one of the 3 runs for the Lady Quakers. DeVore with a long braided ponytail all the way down to the small of her back. She's got some long hair there with the ponytail. From the outside for ball number 1. Not sure I could grow my hair out that long.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not sure you got an option there, Joe.
Well, I could grow it out, and there'd be a little bald spot on the top, I think. I'd kind of look like Michael Bolton, maybe. Swing and a miss by Zoe DeVore. I'm getting to the age where my hair, I don't have very much hair left. DeVore behind in the count and at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Inside corner for strike 3 as DeVore sat down looking at strike number 3. Takes us back to the top of the order now in Reese Loveday. Loveday reached on an air her last time up, singled on her first time up, and came around to score. So she's 1 for 2 on the day. Typically the catcher for the Lady Quakers. Today getting a day off from behind the plate. Just our designated player today for the Lady Quakers. First pitch. Outside corner for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Changeup. Driven out to left field. The left fielder back on it, and it's going to be over her head, and that's going to be a double for Loveday as she puts a charge into that one out to left field and reaches on the double. So Loveday now 2 for 3 on the day is going to bring in senior Sarah Saweski, the right fielder, for the Lady Quakers. She singled her first time up and grounded out to the pitcher her second time up.
Tell you, Reese Loveday put a charge into that bad boy. Emma Renneker out there in left field having a tough time judging it, going over her head. And
bunt up in the air and stays foul for Saweski. She stabbed at it, tried to get it down to get Loveday to third base, but it does go foul for strike number 1. Saweski, a nice bunter. She also likes to slap hit. That slapper from the left side. Again, squares around. This time she's going to slap it down the third base line, and that one goes foul. Trying to keep the third baseman honest as Saweski slaps it down.
Just like you said, Joe. That's impressive, man.
It is impressive.
Slap that bad boy right down there.
The third baseman charging hard. Saweski behind in the count now at 0 balls and 2 strikes. Loveday on second after a double. 1 out here, top of the 4th. 0-2 pitch just outside for ball number 1.
So just chuckling here a little bit. We've got 2 little brothers that looks like sliding down the hill like they do the Little League there during the Little League Championships there in Pennsylvania. Then they start wrestling in the grass there.
Grounded back to the pitcher, Reichman. She fires on to first to get the out as Loveday rounded third wide. Nice job there by the first baseman, Garabrandt, to fire it to third to try to get Loveday, but she got back in time. But 2 outs now here in the top of the 4th inning on the ground out by Saweski. Almost like just a little half swing to get that ball out of there to get Loveday over to third, but it goes down as a 1-3 put out. For out number 2, going to bring in Maddie Wright. Change up on the outside corner for strike 1.
Again, there's another example. Way out front of that thing, stride it out too early, and you could just tell her, like, man, is this ball ever going to get here? And great pitch selection there.
That ball's given a ride out to left field. The left fielder out there, nice catch by the left fielder, Renneker, and that's going to retire the Quakers with a runner on third. And after 3.5 tie ball game, we are tied at 3. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
At Gillen Body Shop, they know that when their business is needed, it's never planned, and that can cause you quite the inconvenience. That's why Gillen Body Shop makes the process as easy as possible for you by making sure the work is completed right the first time. And Gillen Body Shop's experienced staff gives all completed work a 100% guarantee. So when those unplanned repairs to your vehicle are needed, there's only one choice. Gillen Body Shop on Cary Avenue in New Philly, or find them on Facebook.
Are you ready to give your home a new look? Look no further than Wayne Door, your one-stop shop for all your residential needs. Garage doors, entry doors, windows, and patio doors. Wayne Door has everything you need to upgrade your curb appeal. With 24/7 emergency service, you can trust their technicians to be there when you need them most. Stop by the Dover showroom on State Route 39 or visit WayneDoor.com and let the experts help transform your house into the home of your dreams. Wayne Door, more than just garage doors, from the people you can trust.
Welcome back to Tusky Valley High School. Joe Geckler and Aaron Stump here for the bottom of the 4th inning. Lady Quakers, Lady Trojans, and high school softball. Big thanks to the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Of course, Claxon Communications. We get the big guy again today as Casey's out here producing, pushing buttons, making us look good today from Claxon Communications. Logan McPeek here as well, doing some camera work as the first pitch into number 5, Morgan Wright. She swings and misses for strike number 1.
Casey saw the weather today. You know, he was going to have to come out and help us.
Needs to get that head tanned a little bit, get in the sun a little bit. And
he's going to have a striped tan if he keeps wearing that headset, though.
Strike 2 on the inside corner called to Morgan Wright. She's 0 for 1 on the day, flew out to center field her first time up. Good to see Casey Claxon out here with us. Logan McPeek out here as well. Strike 3 called to Morgan Wright for out number 1 here in the bottom of the 4th. Going to bring in Leah Wright, the shortstop. She was hit by a pitch her first time up. Last inning, actually. She was one of the 3 runs that came home on Mesa Brown's bomb out to right center field. First pitch swung and missed. No balls and 1 strike to Wright. The senior for the Lady Trojans. Swing and a miss for strike number 2. No balls and 2 strikes now to Wright, the shortstop. On deck, Ellie Wallach for the Lady Trojans. Now the 0-2 pitch outside for ball number 1. Kind of a waste pitch there by Howard. You know, you get an 0-2 count. You get that in baseball. You get that in softball. You know, you kind of waste one, see if they chase it. Don't give them too much to hit because if 0-2, they'll be protecting.
If she would have chased that one, Coach would not have been happy, though.
1-2 pitch. It's going to be outside for ball 2. Count runs even now at 2 balls and 2 strikes to Wright. Again, Wallach on deck. Reichman in the hole for the Lady Trojans. Shot to third. Nice job by the third baseman to field it and throw it on as Sid Vandal caught that on a hop and fired it to first base for out number 2 here in the bottom of the 4th inning.
Yeah, that's a great play by Sidney, or sitting there in the hot corner right there. Great position. Didn't have to move too much, and great throw to first base.
Now back to the top of the order. Number 4, Ellie Wallach, the center fielder, steps in. She is 1 for 2 on the day with a run scored. Singled her last time up, and she came around on the home run as well. Lays off the off-speed pitch that time. The last couple times it up, she's fouled those off, but she was able to hold back and not swing the bat.
Well, that's a sign of a good athlete right there. Again, learning from your previous at-bats, and Ellie the first couple times got way out in front of those, and again held off that time.
Going to be low for ball number 2. Now 2 balls and no strikes to Ellie Wallach, freshman center fielder for the Lady Trojans. Came into the game batting .351, 5 home runs, 9 RBIs. Before going into last night's game, she was tied for the county lead in home runs with Jenna Malk from Dover, Jenna hit 2 out of here last night. So Jenna now takes the lead in home runs with 7. Ellie Wallach now has a count of 3-0 on her here in the bottom of the 4th inning with 2 outs. Gets the 3-0 pitch. Inside and short for ball number 4. Wallach draws the walk, brings in Brenna Reichman.
That's a really nice bat right there. Again, being nice and disciplined at the plate right there. You know, she's an aggressive batter, but again, nice job of holding off there and getting on base and seeing what Brennan Reichman can do here.
Wallach a freshman, Reichman a freshman as well. She's a sacrifice and a fielder's choice, or a single, does Reichman as Soweski out here. It's going to fall in front of her and get behind Soweski in right field. Wallach hustling all the way to second and rounds in and goes to third and then dives back as they fire back behind her, and she is safe as Reichman gets a single there as the ball drops just in front of Soweski in right field as Wallach all the way to third now with 2 outs.
Yeah, right off the end of the bat there again, and one of those balls again the right field have that really nasty spin on it right now, and Soweski unable to come up with it and taking that bounce, spinning right away from her.
And the big bat of Mesa Brown stepping in. She homered to right center field her last time up, a 3-run shot to tie this game up. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. Runners on first and second. Reichman on first and third. Reichman on first and Wallach on third. First pitch swung on and driven to center field. That's going to get a run in. Wallach scores from third. Reichman gets to second barely. As Mesa Brown with an RBI single to knock in the go-ahead run, 4-3, Tusky Valley leads.
That's a pinch runner for Reichman, but I can't tell what number that is. But you're absolutely right. It was close.
So Emma Renneker steps in now with runners on first and second. Pops it up. That's going to be trouble in between the outfielder and shortstop. And that ball was fired back in. Now bases loaded for the Lady Trojans on a bloop single by Emma Renneker to left field.
I tell you what, that is nothing to do with that for New Philly. That was just nice batting by Emma Renneker there. Just found an opening in short left center field there. And bases loaded here for Kyra Garabrandt.
Garabrandt hot bat today. She's 2 for 2 with a double and a single. First pitch swung on and dribbled down the third base line. That's going to be foul for strike number 1.
Yeah, nice pitch by Jillian Howard there, letting up on the speed a little bit. And Kyra, who I'm sure is amped up right now to try to do some damage here, a little bit in front of it.
Garabrandt went to left field on her double and left field on her single. The 0-1 pitch going to be high for ball number 1. Left fielder Easton Miller playing a little shallow on this particular at bat for Garabrandt. Bases loaded. 1-1 pitch swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Yeah, she saw that coming a little bit high, and I'm sure that thing looked like a beach ball coming in, and again, swinging hard and trying to do some RBI damage.
1-2 pitch swung on and missed, strike 3, and that's going to do it here for the bottom of the 4th inning. The Lady Trojans leave the bases loaded, but they get 1 run in. That's the go-ahead run, and after 4, Tusky Valley leads New Philadelphia 4-3. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the financial needs of local community members for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with the unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact the office at 330-308-8700 or visit cushfinancial.com to schedule your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independent Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA, SIPC.
Welcome back to Tusky Valley High School. Top of the 5th inning, Joe Geckler, Aaron Stump here for high school softball. Lady Trojans and Lady Quakers in a good one. Lady Trojans lead 4-3 as they take the lead in the bottom of the 4th inning on an RBI single by Mesa Brown. She has all 4 runs batted in today for the Lady Trojans. Going to the top of the 5th inning, going to be 4, 5, and 6, Vandal, Jackson, and Murphy for the Lady Quakers. Reichman gets her sign, rocks, and delivers. High for ball number 1.
Tell you what, right now you're not going to beat this. You got some great weather. You got 2 good teams going at it. Great game. Man, this is just nice and relaxing on a Saturday afternoon.
So the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and fouled off to the screen now for strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike.
You know, the funny thing is that ball ended up in the same place in the fence. Well, one by Reichman's doing, one by the foul doing.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Change up in the dirt for ball number 2. 2 balls and 1 strike to Sydney Vandal. Two 1 pitch. High for ball number 3. Vandal 1 for 2 on the day. Grounded out to the third baseman. Her last time up, reached on a single. Her first time up, got to second on a pass ball. Also has an RBI on the day. It'll be high for ball number 4. And now on base after the walk is Sid Vandal. Brings in number 11, Olivia Jackson, the first baseman. She is 0 for 2 on the day. Reached on a fielder's choice and struck out.
Tell you, big walk right there if you're new Philly. Got your leadoff person on first base and down by a run here, and got some dangerous batters coming up.
Swing and a miss as Vandal with a big secondary lead there as they've got the catcher out behind the plate. Wade looked down to her and then just fired it back to the circle.
Olivia wasn't going to leave any doubt on that swing, was she?
No, she was going to put it in those trees just beyond that softball on the right center field fence. That ball is fouled off right back here to us. A good thing for the fence. That might have got
I
you.
flinched a little on that one. I did flinch a little on that one. Just kind of that little.
There's a fence in front of you. Stop.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't break.
Most likely going to stop it.
You hope it stops it.
If not, I knew you'd take care of me, Joe.
I would.
I believe that.
No balls, 2 strikes. Swung on and popped up back behind us. Count remains at no balls and 2 strikes. I would just finish the game by myself, and you could go get your medical attention if you needed it. Reluctantly finish the game by myself. The 0-2 pitch. Outside. Corner. Strike 3 called by Bug Ackerman as the Lady Trojans get out number 1 here in the top of the 5th inning. Kind of threw me off there for a minute. I thought that was a little bit outside, but hey, Ackerman said strike 3, and that's what it is. Brings in Peyton Murphy, second baseman. Outside corner again, strike number 1 to Murphy. As Vandal gets down to second on the stolen base.
Good, nice throw there by Ariana Wade. Made it close, and nice hustle by Sydney Vandal. In scoring position, 1 out.
Murphy's 0 for 1 on the day with a walk. Swing and a miss for strike number 2.
A little bit of heat behind that one.
Brought in the breeze. Did you feel that? Once it snapped, the breeze kicked up. I think that was from the pitch.
Is that Mother Nature? Is that the head? It might be. That came in hot.
That's Reichman's gas that she's throwing from the circle today for the Lady Trojans. Tall, lanky freshman. Comes in at 6 foot tall is Reichman. Swung on and driven out to left field. Reneker out there with the catch. Nice job by Emma Reneker to haul that one in and keep Vandal at second base now with two outs here in the top of the 5th inning.
Yeah, Sydney thinking about going to third base on that nice catch by Emma Reneker out there, and Emma doing the right thing, firing it quick and hard right to third base. And again, nice job on the defensive side, and now 2 outs, and still have Sydney Vandal on second.
Ellie Mason steps in, the catcher for the Quakers. Going to be bounced at. Vandal takes off for third. And she got her at third base. Great throw there by by Wade. They called her out, and then looks like she dropped the ball. They changed the call there as they dropped the ball. Did the third baseman. Not sure. I thought he called her out, and then
did he drop it?
I don't know if she dropped. I don't know. The replay would be good to see by Wayne Dorr. We'll see if we can grab that replay, and that ball is going to be fouled away as Brett used the base umpire. I thought was going to call her out, and then changed the call. We'll get an explanation maybe in between innings. No balls and 2 strikes now to Mason.
Ooh.
High and inside for ball number 1.
Those are those nice pitches. Brendan has a nice job of putting it really close there, just out of the strike zone, and seeing if Ellie Mason was going to take it. She didn't, and we go to 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Grounded to shortstop. That's going to be off her glove. Fires the first, and safe as the tying run scores from third base. And that's going to go down as an E6 on the shortstop, as she couldn't come up with it cleanly, but Mason was able to beat it out. So I'll give an error to the shortstop on that as Vandal scores from third.
Ellie making nice contact with the 2 strikes there, and again, more importantly, running really hard to Ellie Mason, really putting a lot of pressure there on Leah Wright, the shortstop. And with that, we got ourselves another tie ball game here, buddy.
Yep, tied here in the top of the 5th inning. Tied at 4 now as Easton Miller steps in. She is 0 for 2 on the day. She popped out to the third baseman and struck out looking her first time up. So runner on first, that's Ellie Mason, the catcher. And Easton Miller steps in. Squares and bunts at it, and that's going to be strike 1.
I didn't think that play was going to be close, but Leah Wright, like you said, knocked it down there, got in front of it, and, man, she fired that thing over there and bang, bang play.
Bunts at it again, pops it up. Reichman makes the catch, and that's going to do it here for the top of the 5th inning, but 1 run ties it up, and we are tied at 4 after 4.5, 4-4 between the Quakers and Trojans. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Find your path to success at Buckeye Career Center. Buckeye students earned over 3,000 industry-recognized credentials this past school year, and over 130 students participated in our school-to-work program or an internship at a local business. Let us help you get a jump start on your future in a career of landscaping and turf management, pharmacy technician, HVACR, CAD development and design, or any of our over 30 programs. Enroll today for next school year by visiting BuckeyeCareerCenter.org.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
Welcome back to Tusky Valley High School. Joe Geckler, Aaron Stump here, headed to the bottom of the 5th inning, tied at 4 between the Lady Trojans and Lady Quakers. Been an entertaining ball game so far between these 2 teams as we head down the stretch here into the bottom of the 5th inning. Jillian Howard still in the circle for the Lady Quakers. We're going to have 6, 7, and 8 come up for the Lady Trojans here in the bottom of the 5th, tied at 4. Got explanation from Base umpire Brett Hughes there in between innings. He said he lost his balance, and that's why he just said safe with no hand signals. And he said that she was safe by a mile, and he lost his footing as he was going to third.
Always appreciate the umpires giving us a nice little explanation between innings. They already got a tough enough job, and when they give us that, we really appreciate that.
First ball to Ariana Wade, going to be low for ball number 1. Not sure if Hughes is going to be happy when he goes back and watches the replay of that one after the game and sees his call there, as the ball's going to be fouled at the plate. But he calls him as he sees him, and that's okay. Stands behind it. 1 ball and 1 strike to Ariana Wade. Catcher, she is 1 for 2 on the day. Outside for ball number 2. 2 balls and 1 strike to Wade. Burrell and Wright follow her here in the bottom of the 5th, tied at 4. That ball's driven into left field right at Easton Miller. She was playing shallow, and Miller makes the catch for out number 1 here in the bottom of the 5th.
You're not going to rip that much harder, and they got a nice hit there. Just like you said, right to the left fielder, Easton Miller. And she didn't even have to step, just to put her glove up.
She put her glove up. It was right there.
I like these.
what I've noticed here in the later innings for the Quakers, Miller has started to play a shallow left field, and that one paid off that time. If she was playing deep before, that ball would have hit in front of her. First pitch to Burrell for strike 1. Struck out and flew out to the right fielder, Saweski, on the fence in her last at bat. Swing and a miss for strike number 2. No balls and 2 strikes now to the designated player, Hallie Burrell.
Like you said, Joe, she had a nice poke out in left field, and Sarah Saweski, again, doing a nice job right at the fence there, having to make sure she don't run into that. Made a nice catch, and that was the 3rd out of the 3rd inning.
0-2 pitch fouled back here to the screen. Count remains at no balls and 2 strikes. I should have asked. I am pronouncing that Burrell, right?
Yes.
Is that correct? All right. The voice of the Trojans in football and basketball and track and field. Our main man, Aaron Stump, with us today. Swing and a miss by Burrell. Out number 2 here in the bottom of the 5th inning. It's going to bring in Morgan Wright, the second baseman. She has flown out to center field and struck out looking her last time up. Leah Wright on deck. Ellie Wallach in the hole if they can get to her, but they'll have them in the bottom of the 6th to the top of the order. If nothing can happen here in the bottom of the 5th. Ball in the dirt. 1 ball and no strikes now to Wright. Again, she's 0 for 2 on the day. Bats from the right side. Kind of an open stance. Front foot out a little bit. Outside for ball number 2. Jillian Howard gets her sign and delivers. Inside corner for strike number 1.
So again, Jillian doing a nice job moving that ball all over the plate too, keeping the Trojan batters off balance.
Ball's going to be dribbled out in front, fielded by Howard in the circle, and on to first base for out number 3. So it goes 1-3 on the putout, and the Trojans go 1-2-3 here in the bottom of the 5th. Back after this, all tied up at 4 with Big Z Sports.
Wendy's new breakfast 2 for $3 Biggie Bundles let you create your own delicious combo. Choose from a sausage biscuit, egg and cheese biscuit, small seasoned potatoes, and a medium hot coffee. But it's obvious which combo's the best. Sausage biscuit and small seasoned potatoes. Well, maybe it's the fresh cracked egg and cheese biscuit with a medium hot coffee. Or 2 savory sausage biscuits. Whichever you pick, you can't go wrong. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new 2 for $3 Biggie Bundles.
Limited time only. U.S. price and participation may vary. Not valid in a combo. Single item at regular price.
Live more comfortably this winter with the help of Unified Insulation Systems. Unified Insulation Systems is a full-service insulation and weatherization provider that can show you how to properly insulate your home or business. With good insulation from Unified Systems, you can prevent your gutters from freezing and get rid of your high-energy bills. Call Jeremiah Thomas today for your free quote at 330-773-7377 or visit unifiedinsulation.com. Call Unified Insulation Systems today, your most trusted name in insulation.
Welcome back to Tusky Valley High School. Joe Geckler, Aaron Stump here in the top of the 6th inning, all tied at 4 between New Philadelphia and Tusky Valley. Brendan Reichman still in the circle for the Lady Trojans. We have a change at catcher as Ariana Wade out and Hallie Borrell and now behind the plate catching.
Ariana Wade looks like she went to third base, and then it looks like Mesa Brown moved to shortstop.
All right, so Brown's now at short, and then Morgan Wright come out. Did she come out? Is number 5 still out there? Is she at second? Or Leah Wright came out. Going to be ball 1 to Zoe DeVore. We'll figure out the changes here. Looks like we had a couple defensive changes. Now the 1-0 pitch to DeVore. Swung on and missed for strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike. What an absolutely beautiful afternoon for some high school softball here today. Couldn't ask for better weather today. The temperature's just right. The sun's peeking out, and it's a beautiful day.
Yeah, we got a nice crowd up on the hill. Lots of tank tops and shorts out here today and blankets, and a lot more water being drunk today too than we have had the last few weeks.
No hot coffee or hot chocolate, or it's water and keep it hydrated today. A little warm. We're not quite used to as warm as it has been. 1-2 pitch now to DeVore. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and out number 1 here in the top of the 6th inning.
Yeah, coffee and cocoa sales are suffering today.
I'm okay with that. You can drink iced coffee, right? In the summertime, I drink coffee all year round, and in the wintertime, I'll drink hot coffee on really cold days, but most of the time I'm an iced coffee person.
Yuck.
You can't do coffee?
Oh, no. Yuck.
You probably drink Monsters and Red Bulls.
No, don't drink those either.
First pitch to Reese Loveday is outside for ball number 1. Loveday having a nice day today at the plate. She is 2 for 3, been on base all 3 times, reached on an error her second time up. She has a single and a double today with a run scored. Again, typically the catcher getting a day off from behind the plate today is Loveday. Strike right down the middle. Runs the count even now at 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, that's a hard job behind the home plate there for the catchers. And again, John Dupke, the head coach for the Quakers, probably giving her a break off. Much needed, much deserved.
Strike 2 called again on the inside corner by Bud Ackerman, the home plate umpire. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Reichman gets her sign, spins the ball, rocks, and delivers. Swung on and driven down the right field line, but that's going to go foul. Count remains at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Nice job to get a bat on that pitch by Loveday. A little behind it, but shot it down that right field line and straightened that out. That might have been a double.
Yeah, we've seen a couple of times how that defensive swing just to live another pitch has been successful and gotten a base hit just like that.
1-2 pitch just under the glove of Mesa Brown at shortstop. Ellie Wallach fires it back into second base to hold Loveday to a single, her 3rd hit of the game.
Man, Reese Loveday having a heck of a game here on base, all 4 at her bats. Great
Scored a run, 1 of the 4 runs. Now brings in Sarah Soweski. She's been quiet at the plate today. She grounded out to the pitcher twice, and she singled her first time up. Stranded at 3rd. Ball gets away. Loveday takes off for second as Borrell just hangs on to it. Now is Loveday up to second on the wild pitch. Soweski ahead in the count at 1 ball and no strikes. A senior. 1-0 pitch. going to be high for ball number 2. Nice job there by Soweski to hang off that high pitch.
Yeah, those are those beach balls we talk about coming right at you. Oh, they look nice to hit.
Your eyes get real big, and you're like, oh, they put one in the trees, and they get past you, and you're like, crap. 2 balls and no strikes. High again for ball number 3. Soweski ahead in the count now, 3 balls and no strikes. Do you give her the green light here, or you take it all the way?
I think at this point, I'm taking a little bit just because I got to get people on base right now.
Outside corner, strike 1, taken all the way is Soweski there. She saw it. She shakes her head and looks down to head coach John Dupke now and gets her sign, steps back in. Reichman spins the ball on her hip, looking in, looks over now, and rocks and fires. Bunts at it. Comes up empty, does Soweski for strike 2. Count now full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Loveday on second after the single. Advanced to second on the wild pitch. We do have 1 out here in the top of the 6th inning. Payoff pitch. Swung on and driven into right center field. That's going to get Loveday around third. And the throw to the plate, she is going to score as Soweski moves up to second after the RBI single. Gives the Quakers the 5-4 lead.
Tell you, great piece of hitting there by Sarah Soweski there. 2 outs. Nice hit into right center field and good aggressive running to get to second base.
So 1 out now here in the top of the 6th inning. 5-4, the Quakers lead on the RBI single from Sarah Soweski. Shot down to third base, off the third baseman's leg, and ricochets into third base. Wallach picks it up in center field, fires it to the plate. Soweski stayed at third as Maddie Wright advances on to second on the throw. But nice job by Ellie Wallach in center field to get that ricochet off the third baseman. That came off of Ariana Wade and ricocheted all the way out to center field. Wallach did a nice job to get it in to save that run. We have 1 out here in the top of the 6th. Runners on second and third with 1 run in. Quakers lead 5-4. First pitch going to be popped up in the infield, called by Mesa Brown, and she cannot haul it in as she pops out of her glove. Soweski scores on the dropped pop-up. That's going to be an E6 on Mesa Brown, and a run scores as Vandal gets up to second on the throw. A lot going on that play.
Yeah, a little bit of the wheels coming off the old wagons here for Tusky Valley right now. Again, gotta play some solid defense. You got Brendan Reichman throwing a good game. Had some outs you should have gotten if you're the Trojans. Unfortunately, unable to get them, costing them a couple runs and a couple base runners.
So Maddie Wright gets on base after the single. Gets all the way over to third there. After the dropped pop-up by Mesa Brown. Going to bring in Olivia Jackson. She squares the bunt. Go to the screen as she's coming home. Pitch to the plate. She's going to be safe. Nice heads-up running by Maddie Wright. Scores on the pass ball. And that's going to give the Lady Quakers a 3-run advantage now at 7-4.
Again, this is something that makes New Philly so dangerous every game, too. Again, they've, had a lot of base runners on, haven't been able to put them home. Then all of a sudden, the 6th inning, they come up and nailed Tusky Valley with 3 quick runs.
Squares around the bunt, gets the bunt down. Runner looking, fires on to first. She's out at first, and the run does score on the safety squeeze. Nice job there by Olivia Jackson to get the run in. Vandal from third base. And that's going to be 2 outs, 4 runs in now for the Lady Quakers here in the top of the 6th inning. Two outs now here in the top of the 6th, 4 runs in as Peyton Murphy steps in for the Lady Quakers. Outside for ball number 1. Murphy 0 for 2 on the day, 0 for 2 on the day with a walk.
Yeah, we've heard head coach John Dupke get on the players a couple times a day about being aggressive on the bases and at the bats, and something clicked because they sure have this inning.
Found that one back to the screen here and evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. One pitch, changeup popped up in the infield. Will be called by the second baseman and caught for out number 3. But the damage is done as the Quakers plate 4 runs here in the top of the 6th inning to take an 8-4 lead. Headed to the bottom of 6. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
At Kaufman Realty and Auctions, you've got options. Your property is unique, and our agents know how to sell it. Whether it's a traditional listing or live auction, we'll earn you top dollar. Our agents will utilize whichever method of sale works best. When buying or selling your next home, call on Kaufman.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Welcome back to Tusky Valley High School. Bottom of the 6th inning, Quakers lead 8-4 after 4 big runs in the top of the 6th inning. Gets us to where we are now. Again, 8-4. New Philadelphia leads Tusky Valley. Here at the bottom of the 6th inning, we have 9-1-2 for the Lady Trojans. Leah Wright, Ellie Wallach, and Brennan Reichman.
Good. If you're Tusky Valley, you were down 3-0 earlier in the game, came back and actually went ahead. And, again, plenty of firepower here to able to do it. Let's see if they can here the next couple innings.
Leah Wright gets the bat on the ball to third base, on to first, and that's going to be out number 1 on the 5-3 put out. 1 pitch, 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. Head back to the top of the order now. Number 4, Ellie Wallach steps in. She is 1 for 2 on the day with a hit and a walk and 2 runs scored for Wallach. Jillian Howard still in the circle for the Lady Quakers. Wallach out in front of that changeup. No balls and 1 strike now to the freshman center fielder. She walked her last time up, come around to score. Swing, line drive down the third base line, and foul in the hole now at no balls and 2 strikes to Ellie Wallach.
Tell you, Ellie only a freshman, having a good season so far this year. Hitting the ball hard, like you said.
Coming into the game, batting .351 with 5 home runs, 9 RBIs. The leadoff hitter for the Lady Trojans. The 0-2 pitch, swung on and popped back behind us. Count remains at no balls and 2 strikes.
Tell you what, the seniors, about time start thinking about graduation here again.
Yeah.
Prom's going on right now.
About a month away from high school graduations, and me and my wife were talking. Our son's a freshman, so about 3 years from now we'll be in this seat as getting ready for graduation. Wallach lines it again down the third base line, but foul. Count remains at no balls and 2 strikes.
Tell you what, don't blink twice, man, because it's over. So
his freshman years went fast. It's been crazy.
Unfortunately, on the other side of that, and all 3 kids out of high school now, so.
You're about ready to be grandparents.
Oh, geez, no, don't even go there. Yeah, geez. Jake and Tyler, if you're listening, disregard that last comment.
The 0-2 pitch. Inside corner, strike 3 on the changeup by Jillian Howard. Gets Wallach looking for out number 2 here in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Oh, Joe almost got punched there, guys. Just telling you.
Not ready to be a grandpa yet.
No. They got some, in fact, my oldest be graduating here in a couple of weeks at Akron U and his computer engineering degree, so proud of him.
Probably got his smarts from his mom, didn't
Thankfully, yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, boy.
First pitch to Reichman, bobbled by the third baseman, fires it on to first, and she is out, is Brennan Reichman. Brennan Reichman out, number 3 here in the bottom of the 6th inning, on the top of 7th. Quakers lead 8-4. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Ron's Heating and Cooling in Denison has been serving this great area since 1977. At Ron's, no matter what you need, they can handle it. From heating and cooling to standby Generac generators, water heaters, tankless water heaters, mobile home equipment, duct cleaning, and 24-hour no-heat service. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call 740-922-5252. Ron's Heating and Cooling proudly supports high school sports and would like to wish best of luck to all local athletes participating this season.
At Gillen Body Shop, they know that when their business is needed, it's never planned, and that can cause you quite the inconvenience. That's why Gillen Body Shop makes the process as easy as possible for you by making sure the work is completed right the first time. And Gillen Body Shop's experienced staff gives all completed work a 100% guarantee. So when those unplanned repairs to your vehicle are needed, there's only one choice. Gillen Body Shop on Cary Avenue in New Philly, or find them on Facebook.
Welcome back to Tusky Valley High School, headed to the top of the 7th inning as the Lady Quakers lead 8-4. Been an entertaining matchup here today, Aaron.
Yeah, it's been a great game to this point. And New Philly cracking it open, 4 runs last inning, and again, Jillian Howard really mowing down the Tusky Valley Trojans, having 1, 2, 3 innings last couple innings. But hey, that's why we play 7 innings. Let's see what happens.
Absolutely steps in Ellie Mason, the catcher for the Lady Quakers. Mason, Miller, and DeVore here in the top of the 7th. Outside for ball number 1. Mason on the day reached on an error and struck out twice. She's 0 for 3. Reached on an error by the shortstop her last time up. Few errors in the game for the Lady Trojans today. That ball is going to be just out of reach of the second baseman for a base hit for Ellie Mason.
That's one thing New Philly's done a really good job of today. It seems like a lot of their leadoff batters have gotten on base and put pressure on that Trojan defense right from the start.
Now Easton Miller steps in, the left fielder. She is 0 for 3 on the day with a strikeout. Played a great defensive left field, though, today for the Quakers. Bunts it down, fielded by Reichman at first, on to first, and out number 1 here at the top of the 7th, advancing Mason to second.
New Philly's done a nice job with the small ball, sacrificing girls over the next base. Looks like we're going to have a change of batters here, possibly.
Looks like we have number 12 stepping in to hit for the Quakers. That's going to be Caitlin Hughes. Caitlin Hughes going to bat for Zoe DeVore. So Hughes steps in. Her first at bat of the game, batting for Zoe DeVore. Runner on second, which is Ellie Mason. 1 out here in the top of the 7th. Squares to bunt, puts it down, and she is out as she bunts it up in the air. A nice job by Borrell to catch that ball on the ricochet for out number 2 here in the top of the 7th.
Hey, Hallie Borrell, again, nice. It's always hard trying to catch those behind home plate the way it is, but you pop that up, get all that movement. She did a great job of concentrating on the ball there, and great second out.
Brings in number 9, Reese Loveday. Outside for ball number 1. Loveday has had a great game here today for the Lady Quakers. She is 3 for 4, been on base all 4 times, scored 2 runs. Double, single, and single. That ball's driven down the right field line. It's going to be a fair ball and out of play. That's going to be a ground rule double and an RBI for Reese Loveday.
Man, has she had herself a day.
Absolutely has, and that's going to be an RBI double. Now on a ground rule double, out of play. Now, I know in baseball, ground rule doubles, the runner from second cannot score. Or maybe they can.
Ground rule double,
ground
yes.
Rule double,
From first you can't
From first
score.
you can't,
Yes.
you're right. Outside to Sarah Saweski for ball number 1. I'm thinking that she was on first base, and she was actually on second, was Ellie Mason, so she came around to score on the double. Out high for ball 2 as Loveday advances to third base on the pass ball.
Yeah, if Brennan Reichman can concentrate on the bat right now, you got 2 outs. Facing Sarah Selesky again.
Selesky with an RBI single last time up, but gets another RBI single right there. That may be extra bases for Selesky. Nope, she stops at first base with another RBI single by Sarah Selesky to make it 10-4 New Philadelphia.
Again, 2 RBIs, her last 2 at-bats, last 2 innings, 6th and 7th inning. Nice job hitting.
Gave them the lead at 5-4, and the Quakers have grown the lead since then, so the go-ahead RBI knocked in last inning by Selesky. Going to bring in Maddie Wright. She takes a strike on the outside corner.
Tell you, a lot of diamonds colored in for these Quakers, the first 3 batters, scoring most of the runs.
Ball's going to be fouled out of play for strike number 2 for Maddie Wright. Yeah, at the top of the order, they have done some damage getting to the plate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of the 10 runs scored by the first 4 batters in the lineup. That ball is driven out to left field and way foul. That might have been gone if it would have been fair, as Maddie Wright put a charge into it, but count remains at no balls and 2 strikes. Now the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off at the plate. Count remains again at no balls and 2 strikes. Maddie Wright on the day. She is 2 for 4. 2 runs scored. She has lined out to left field and flew out to left field.
Brennan doing a nice job pulling the string on that one, and just a little bit better by Madison right there just to get a piece of it.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and that's going to do it here for the top of the 7th inning. But 2 more runs for the Lady Quakers, and we head to the bottom of the 7th. Lady Trojans trail by 6, 10-4. Quakers back after this with Big Z Sports.
When you're traveling to the game, there's a great way to see your directional map on a new radio from Cartoons in New Philly. Just plug in your phone, and all your maps and apps and Bluetooth devices are right on your radio. Cartoons carries a wide selection of Apple CarPlay and Android Auto radios from all of the name brands. From 7-inch screen radios to 10-inch screen radios, Cartoons has you covered. Stop in and see them on display and let Cartoons give you a demonstration. Cartoons, 517 West High Avenue in New Philly. Be there.
Reduce your energy costs and get rebates up to $400? Thad here for TMK Valley Propane. The Ohio Propane Council offers Ohio residents rebates for installing new propane water heaters and furnaces. Heck, even licensed installers can receive incentives for installation. Visit OhioPropaneRebates.com. This public service announcement is brought to you by your friends at TMK Valley Propane.
All the way to TMK, service with a personal touch.
Welcome back to Tusky Valley High School. Joe Geckler, Aaron Stump shaking his head at me. You can't. You don't like this music, do you?
No, this just no, not this one.
What is your favorite type of music?
I like Christian music.
Okay.
I like I like a lot of Christian music, 80s music. Like classical music.
Really?
Yeah, I'm kind of all over the place, but
you are all over the place.
Yeah, this rap stuff, not quite there yet.
Not a big fan of it. We're headed to the bottom of the 7th inning. Lady Trojans have some work to do as they trail 10-4. But they have 3, 4, and 5. Brown, Reneker, Garabrandt to lead off here in the bottom of the 7th. First pitch going to be swung on and popped up.
Watch this. Watch. Oh, I
and
said that.
Just
2
out of
feet
reach
I'd have had it.
Just out of reach of Aaron Stump's right arm as he tried to make the catch behind the backstop. Could not do it. So Brown in the hole now at no balls and 1 strike. 4 RBIs today for Mesa Brown. A 3-run home run and an RBI single. Has knocked in all 4 runs for the Lady Trojans. It's going to be in the dirt for ball number 1. Talking to home plate umpire Bud Ackerman in between innings, and I asked him if he was hanging in there all right. He's like, yeah, pretty good for a guy that's going to be 61 tomorrow. So happy birthday to Bud Ackerman, our home plate umpire tomorrow.
Yeah, appreciate all these guys coming out and officiating for us. Nice Saturday afternoon.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Be high for ball number 2. 2 balls and 1 strike to Mesa Brown. Emma Renneker on deck. Kyra Garabrandt in the hole for the Lady Trojans. Down 6 here in the bottom of the 7th. Fouled off at the plate. Count even now at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, got a lot going on if you're the high schools right now, and kind of hard if you're playing softball and baseball or track, just trying to keep focused right now with everything else going on, and a lot of activities the schools are sponsoring. And
2-2 pitch in the dirt for ball number 3. So now 3 balls and 2 strikes to Mesa Brown. Count full again to Brown. She is 2 for 3 on the day with 4 RBIs, a 3-run home run, and an RBI single. Now the payoff pitch. Inside, ball number 4. Brown on first with nobody out now brings in Emma Renneker, your left fielder for the Lady Trojans. She is 1 for 3 on the day with 2 strikeouts and a single.
Hey, Mason Brown doing a nice job getting on base again. Been on base, like I said, hit her dinger, the bomb into the 3rd, and nice little single and walk there in the 4th and 7th inning.
Brown doing a nice job, like you mentioned, getting on the base for now Emma Renneker. That's going to be shot down to 3rd. They're going to fire off to 2nd. And she is out at 2nd. Nice job there by the 3rd baseman, Sid Vandal, to get the runner at 2nd base on the fielder's choice. Goes 5-4 on the putout.
Yeah, Sydney Vandal doing a nice job getting that lead runner, and great hustle by Mesa Brown there, making it really close with her slide in. If you're the Quakers, all you want are outs right now.
So Renneker on first now replaces Brown. Swing and a miss by Kyra Garabrandt in the hole now at no balls and 1 strike. Garabrandt had a good day today. She's 2 for 3. 2 hits, and struck out her last time up. Down low for ball number 1.
Tell you, she's hit the ball hard a couple times. Her double there, I believe, what was that, left center field was a nice shot out there.
Yeah, left center field, got down in between Easton Miller and their center fielder out there today is Zoe DeVore. Just inside for ball number 2. 2 balls and 1 strike now to Garabrandt. Came into the game batting .222 on the season with 3 RBIs. Average going to go up today. Swing and a miss. Evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Good. That's another swing with bad intentions right there. That was a violent swing.
Fouled off. Count remains even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Lady Trojans trail 10-4 here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Now the 2-2 pitch. Change up high for ball number 3. Full count now, 3 balls and 2 strikes to Garabrandt.
Tell you, Jillian Howard's had to work this inning. She's thrown a lot of pitches here.
Going to be popped up into the infield and caught by the shortstop there for the Lady Quakers, and that's going to be Maddie Wright for out number 2 here in the bottom of the 7th inning.
Tell you, nice job of pitching right there. He was up in the count, got full count, and I heard one of the parents say, let your defense help you, and she threw a nice pitch, and defense did just that.
2 outs here now, bottom of the 7th inning, 10-4. Lady Quakers lead the Lady Trojans. Ariana Wade steps in. Going to be high for ball number 1 on the changeup.
What do you got planned this afternoon, Joe? I mean, it's such a nice day. You can't go home and not do anything.
I gotta get the grass cut.
That's it.
And in between raindrops, you never know when it's going to rain again. Time to get the yard mowed a little bit. I did some 3 or 4 hours of yard work last week, so I don't have to edge or weed eat or anything. I just got to get on the mower and be lazy and turn the steering wheel. Hopefully my lines are straight, and may get the youngin out there to teach him a little bit. And maybe I'm just so anal about my yard. I don't know if I can let somebody else cut my yard for me.
You do some nice designs in your yard for you.
Squiggly lines, right? Racing stripes like on the side of his head or something.
There you go.
To get in when he was little, getting a haircut.
There you go.
I don't know if I could handle that. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Wade. 2 outs here, bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss by Wade, evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Yep, got some yard work to do, and the wife has some things going on this afternoon, so just me and the boy at home, and we'll get out there and enjoy some nice weather, open up the house, get some fresh air into the house, and enjoy the outside. We had a fire last night. 2-2 pitch swung on, and that's going to drop maybe in between. Nope, going to be caught by the center fielder, Zoe DeVore, and that's going to do it here from Tusky Valley as the Lady Quakers battle back and score a 10-4 win over the Lady Trojans of Tusky Valley here today at Tusky Valley High School. Back with our Dumont Sporting Goods postgame show and announce our McInturf Realty Player of the Game. That's after this. Again, final score, Quakers 10, Lady Trojans 4. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences, and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time, because your project deserves it. So visit Kime Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
Finding your perfect vehicle can be frustrating. The selection process, working out a deal, the pushy salespeople. Well, Sarshone Ford of Waynesburg takes away all of those frustrations by offering transparent pricing, a large new and pre-owned inventory, and salespeople that you'll consider a friend by the time your sale is complete. Sarshone Ford of Waynesburg is proud to have won the Ford President's Award 3 consecutive years based solely on that customer satisfaction. And you can see the difference at 300 West Lisbon Street in Waynesburg or at SarshoneofWaynesburg.com, where community and customers always come first.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. The past 30 years, the residents in and around the Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff of McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all of those communities, there is nothing better than high school sports. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season. And make the call to McInturf Realty, 330-364-SOLD, or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Do you hunt, fish, sew, or have a hobby that you would like to share with someone? Hi, this is Noah Sugg with Big Brothers Big Sisters, and we are faced with our biggest commitment in matching 56 littles with bigs. We will match a little with you that shares the same interests and enjoys the same things, so you can do what you enjoy and change the life of a little at the same time. To learn more, we ask you call 339-6916 or visit bigs4kids.com/volunteer. Thank you.
If you're planning a major concrete project, you need the help of Stocker Concrete Company. From precast concrete products to ready-mix concrete, sand, gravel, limestone, and concrete block, the professionals at Stocker Concrete can help you get started and keep you on the path to completion using the best materials you can find. Stocker Concrete is the concrete material provider you can count on. See them at 7574 Route 36, Janaden Hutton, or call 740-254-4626.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
Ron's Heating and Cooling in Denison has been serving this great area since 1977. At Ron's, no matter what you need, they can handle it. From heating and cooling to standby Generac generators, water heaters, tankless water heaters, mobile home equipment, duct cleaning, and 24-hour no-heat service. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call 740-922-5252. Ron's Heating and Cooling proudly supports high school sports and would like to wish best of luck to all local athletes participating this season.
Welcome back into our Dumont Sporting Goods postgame show. Joe Geckler, Aaron Stump from Tusky Valley High School. Final score today, New Philadelphia 10 and Tusky Valley 4. Good matchup here today. We saw a back-and-forth game for a while. It was 4-4. Then the Quakers kind of opened the floodgates a little bit with 4 big runs and added a couple more later. But, great effort there by both teams today. The Lady Trojans played a very, very good game. There was a couple errors in the field that may have hurt them late in the game. But you know what? They're young, and they're learning as they go, as the Quakers took advantage of those errors and scored those runs and got out of here with a win.
Yeah, I think you said it perfectly. Again, it is a younger team right now. They were down 3-0, could have, sunk the heads and kind of played the game, went through the motions, but actually went up 4-3. And it just seemed like that kind of woke the Quakers up at that point. And again, the Quakers broke it wide open in the 6th inning, getting their 4 runs and a couple more in the 7th, and closing it up with little doubt by the end of 7 innings.
A couple nice performances by the Lady Trojans. Ellie Wallach today scored 2 runs, had a couple of hits for the Lady Trojans. Mesa Brown with a big 3-run home run, RBI single, knocked in all 4 runs today for the Lady Trojans. And a lot of runs scored in that top of that order for the Lady Quakers today. I believe 8 of the 10 runs came from hitters 1 through 4 in that Quaker lineup, and nice job by the Quakers to get the 10 runs on the board. And, we got to come up with a McInturf Realty player of the game, and I'll let you throw out the vote and see where we go with our player of the game.
Again, we talked about it. Seems like she was on base the whole day. Every time we looked up, she was standing on base, responsible for 3 runs right there. And I know you got the stats for this lady, Miss Reese Loveday.
Yeah, Reese Loveday is going to be our McInturf Realty player of the game, the junior catcher. Today she played designated player, got the day off from behind the plate, and was 4 for 5 with 3 runs and an RBI, on base 4 times, and actually on base all 5 times. She reached on an error her second time up, so on base all day long was Reese Loveday, and wreaking havoc, scoring 3 big runs, and I believe she actually was the go-ahead run when it was 4-4. Sarah Saweski knocked her in to make it 5-4. So that was the technically the winning run as it came down to it. Sarah Saweski with a nice day as well with 2 RBIs for the Lady Quakers. But our McInturf Realty player of the game again is junior Reese Loveday. She was 4 for 5, 3 runs and an RBI on base all 5 times here today, as the Lady Quakers knock off the Lady Trojans 10-4. And final thoughts as a beautiful day of softball comes to an end here today, Aaron.
Yeah, again, really appreciate everybody at Tusky Valley and their hospitality here today. You couldn't ask for a nicer day, and great, entertaining ball game. Really a good job on both sides. Looking forward to the draw tomorrow, and again, I think the Quakers are going to be hard to deal with, and the Trojans are getting stronger and stronger. And again, you never know what happens playoff time. You go 0-0, and if they hit the ball well today, and if they can keep doing that and field a little bit better than what they were able to do today, they're going to be able to do some damage in the playoffs as well.
Absolutely. Great job as always, my man.
Thank you, sir.
Fun doing games with you. And big thanks to our Claxon Communications crew today, the main man, the dude, the Casey Claxon out here with us again. That's 2 games in a row. They bring me and you together. They have to bring Casey to keep us in order, as Casey Claxon producing things for us today. Logan McPeek and Aidan Garabrandt on the cameras and stuff for Claxon Communications today. We appreciate all they do for us all year long, football, basketball, baseball, softball, track and field as well. Big thanks to the Claxon Communications crew, and big thanks to the hospitality of Tusky Valley, like Aaron said, and everybody involved here today for our game. Again, brought to you by the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, Wood Electric, Cush Financial Group, Wendy's, the Buckeye Career Center, Wayne Dorr, Dumont Sporting Goods, and McInturf Realty.
You're back Monday, aren't you?
I am back at it on Monday. I believe we're down at Indian Valley, and I believe it's Indian Valley and Claymont. Let me double-check that and make sure that's where we are. I'm pretty positive. Usually I know the schedule pretty good, but sometimes you get bounced around a little bit. Yep, Monday is going to be Claymont at Indian Valley for a baseball tilt. Myself and Shannon Thomas will be at that game, and there's a press box at Indian Valley. So if there's weather, guess what? We're not sitting in it on Monday. We're going to be in the press box. Maybe Casey will make an appearance on Monday. We don't know. We'll see what happens. It'll be 3 games in a row for me with Casey. We'll see if he decides to come out for a baseball game on Monday night. But again, thanks to everybody involved today, the hospitality of Tusky Valley, and of course our wonderful crew here with Claxon Communications. For Aaron Stump, I'm Joe Geckler saying so long, everybody.
Thanks for watching this Claxon Communications production of high school sports on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. For the latest news and scores, follow Big Z Sports on Facebook, on Twitter at @Big_Z Sports, and on Instagram. Don't miss any of the live stream coverage all season long by simply subscribing for free to Big Z Sports on our YouTube channel. For the best in high school sports coverage, there is only one Big Z Sports.